We interrupt your regularly scheduled broadcast program to bring you these interdimensional announcements from the Underground Initiative. We would like to offer our thanks to the people and organizations that help make the Underground Initiative what it is today. Some of the music you're hearing in the background comes courtesy of Midnight Syndicate. These horror music pioneers can be found on Spotify, iTunes, Ask Alexa for Midnight Syndicate, or at their website at midnightsyndicate.com. A big thank you to the one, the only, Kevin MacLeod. Check out the amazing works of Kevin MacLeod, a full-time composer who has published over 2,000 works of musical genius, most of which he's made available for others to use using the Creative Commons by Attribution 3.0 license. His work can be viewed on YouTube and incomptech.com. Thank you, Irutan, for letting us use your music. This amazing savant of Celtic and medieval melodies can be found on YouTube and irutanmusic.com. We would also like to thank Blizzard Entertainment, CD Projekt Red, and Bethesda for having such iconic and impactful music, as well as allowing for fans to utilize said content in productions like these. Please keep in mind that this is all fan-generated content and is not sponsored or endorsed by Blizzard Entertainment, CD Projekt Red, or Bethesda. We just really enjoy their content. A big shout-out to Derek and Brandon Feitcher. Their amazing compositions can be found on YouTube under Fantasy and World Music by the Feitchers, as well as iTunes, Bandcamp, Amazon, and Spotify. Go check them out. Stringstorm does music, voice acting, sound effects, and more. There's a lot of creative symphonic metal music on their YouTube channel, and most, if not all, of their songs can be purchased at store.stringstorm.info. Various artists and animators were vital in bringing the Underground Initiative to life. We would like to thank Edvartigo, who can be found at twitter.com/Edvartigo. Sunzaki Kojika. Check out her artwork and content at twitch.tv/Sunzaki Kojika, and CJ Emmanuel II. Thank you very much, and enjoy the show.
Welcome, initiates, to the Underground Initiative. A secret underground organization where a menagerie of maddening Midwesterners gather around to explore the realms beyond through the medium of tabletop RPGs. Hey guys, how's it going?
I'm jumping off the boat.
We are doing something a little bit different this episode. We're not necessarily starting a new campaign. We are just starting a new group of adventurers, mercenaries, randos, who knows? But we're just going to start a new group because it's fun. It is still being set in the world of Terra. We'll get into more details as the episode starts, but yeah, we're still gonna have this cast. Whenever Clarence becomes available, maybe he'll make a character for this group. Maybe we'll just that is up to him, and we'll figure that out as things go.
You can be our cabin boy.
In the meantime, if you want to check out our episodes, you can check them out at Subterranean Gamers at YouTube and on Twitch. By this time, we will also have the Underground Initiative YouTube channel, where this episode and all of our other episodes will be available. So please check that out. We would really much appreciate it. And if you want to support what we do here at the Underground Initiative, you can head over to our Patreon at patreon.com/undergroundinitiative, where every dollar will go to just enhancing our capabilities here. More maps, more minis, more electronic doodads that make things a lot less grainy and a lot more enjoyable. Do we have anything else that we would like to shill in the meantime? Okay. But you can check out From Outer Space, where John makes all kinds of shenanigans that are tabletop worthy. Check out the Thirsty Nerds podcast, anywhere that you can find podcasts. Apple, YouTube, Spotify, even. Good for them. Yeah.
You wanna mention our natural one for the day?
Oh yes, we got a new rule for natural ones today. Instead of doing the beans, we are doing, what is that?
It is a Warhead soda. We currently have blue raspberry, but we also have several other flavors waiting in our arsenal.
You hear that, Warheads? We can we'll sponsor you gladly.
Tonight's episode also brought to you by Taco Bell.
Also brought to you by Bleep. Not at all. Yeah,
it's less of a bleep and more of a.
That comes later. But in the meantime, I suggest we get started.
Okay.
So that's where we'll begin. We have returned. So, our story begins 3 years previous to when the Fist is roaming around the wide world of Terra. Instead, we go back 3 years previous to 853 on a very, very, very small island off the coast of Hammer's Reach Bay, near the edge of Blightmarsh. Just far enough away where Blightmarsh and honestly all of Arcala is barely visible from the sandy beaches of this island, Azure Haven. It is the 14th evening of the 4th month of Oryx here on Azure Haven. Now, Azure Haven isn't necessarily owned by any one country within the Terra Union, so it borders on, it acts pretty much as a Terra Union colony. Everyone owns it, and everyone is a part of it. The populace, the island itself is very, very small. It's only about 5 miles wide. The population only about 120-ish. Most of the people here are fishermen, tribesmen. Their skills are utilized in fishing. Fishing a lot of the more exotic fish of Western Arcala, when most of the shipping ports, you gotta go through the scarred lands in order to do that, which a lot of people don't want to do. So Azure Haven acts as this major fishing hub where fishing produce and whatnot can be collected and distributed to the rest of Arcala as needed. In exchange, the island is given a law hall. It's given a couple military ships to guard and protect it from bandits, pirates, roving bands of angry sea creatures, and the like. On this evening, the moon Yalara hangs full in the evening sky on this colder night here in Azure Haven, and over by the docks, the local steward of the town, an older dwarven man named Dolaf Stonepike, speaks to a human individual. I'm sorry to have to ask you to do this, but tonight the evening shift captain got a little bit too drunk. They're unable to perform their duties fishing tonight. We were hoping that you could fill in for us. He is addressing Christa. Would you like to describe your character and how they look in receiving this news?
Just describe my character first.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Character first, name first, your choice.
It's a little hard to focus with this crazy music going on.
Push through.
Yeah.
We're professionals.
Okay, I'm like late 50s, long, gray, like, I guess like a mohawk, but it's like back in like braids and ponytail and stuff. And like shaved side of the head. Starting to look a little wrinkly. Human guy, just a typical human man. I guess I have my chainmail on probably, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably already have my chainmail, like as my typical fishing gear to not get hooked or stabbed by anything on accident out of the water.
Gotta watch out for those spike-tailed octopi.
Yeah. That's about it. I look like a pretty typical dude.
Okay. The steward is asking you, hey, we know you're not scheduled to go out fishing tonight. Do you mind going out for us?
What time is it?
It's about 7:30 in the evening.
I'm asking him.
Oh, it's about 7:30 in the evening.
No, not out of game. In game.
Sorry.
In game.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So it's 8 o'clock.
I'm Dolaf. Get it right.
I mean, I haven't not been drinking, but like, I can go out, it's fine. I'm not like, I still got my sea legs.
Perfect. I'm glad to hear it.
I'll go get the guys together.
Not a problem.
Hopefully they're not too drunk or anything. I gotta go find them, I guess.
Very well. Thank you again.
Am I getting paid extra for this?
Make a persuasion check.
First roll.
You have the paper towel over there?
They're behind you, Red.
I just need a sheet. Hell yeah.
The whole thing?
One sheet? Yes, and.
Okay, so you said it was persuasion?
Nope.
Okay, my persuasion's okay, I guess.
Make me a,
Natural 20!
Whoa!
Oh!
make me a,
So persuasive. Persuasive old man.
Fair enough.
This is overtime, is it not?
This is absolutely
We're not
overtime.
union.
And then, since you're doing me a solid,
Sure is union.
normally overtime is time and a half. I'll bump you up to double.
How much gold is that?
You'll be bumped from
I don't know what I'm currently getting paid.
from 3 gold a day to 6.
Is that for just me or my whole crew?
Well, technically,
Yo, what do you think this is? The Ritz?
Hey, I
The
rolled,
technically
I rolled a 20,
6
okay?
technically the 6 gold gets distributed amongst your crew. So
I see. Well, do I
We're
get
not
that now or
adventuring
later?
this will be once you come back.
Gotcha. Alright, let me go get my guys.
Wild Mother be with you, and my apologies. Stormlord be with you. As he focuses on the medallion of the Stormlord that you wear around your on your person.
The weather's decent tonight.
It's just starting to rain.
Oh no.
Damn it!
Do I,
As
well, never mind.
you
Pray to the Stormlord.
you gather your crew, you gather your bosun and your navigator. This is only going to be like a 3-person trip, a 3-person fishing excursion in the evening. You don't really need that large of a crew.
Yeah,
Less
my boat,
crew,
My boat doesn't need much crew anyway.
less crew, more money.
Yeah.
As you sail away from the island of Azure Haven, the large lighthouse that is carved into the shape of almost a feminine figure adorned with leaves and vines and small carvings of animal faces all around this magnificent decorated lighthouse. The lighthouse itself doubles as a testament and temple to the Wild Mother. Most of the people on the Azure Haven Island worship the Wild Mother or seek comfort in the Wild Mother's embrace, while you walk the path of the Storm Lord. Not uncommon and well respected on the island.
You say there's about 120 people on the island?
Give or take, yeah. You set off. You're at this point. You're about. I would say
guys,
it's.
we don't need many rations. Load it up faster.
At this point, you are about a hour away from the island. Which honestly is only like 3 miles away. It's a very your ship is a very meager, humble fishing boat. It's about 60 feet long, 20 feet wide. Max pace is 3 miles an hour.
Why not even know this for later?
Don't worry about it. I got you.
If boat A is traveling from Azure Haven and boat B is traveling from Marbell, what point will...
we then go to your ship's navigator. Guy, if you would like to describe your character, what they look like and what they're doing.
A tall elven man in a kind of a greenish suit with a blue dress shirt on. I was about to take care or meet my father for some family business, but as he said, work comes first.
We're getting paid extra.
Paid extra. For an elf, we'll say 6'5".
As you're getting pulled away by your captain. Oh yeah, we didn't get the captain's name.
Oh, sorry. My name is Veshkan.
Captain Veshkan finds you as you're talking to your father. Hey, we gotta go. I know. What do you say to your father?
Sorry, Father, as you know, say work first, and we'll take care of our family business when I return.
Very well, I look forward to it. Be safe out there.
It's fine. What could happen?
Would I know your father as your captain? Like, would I have ever been introduced to him or anything?
I'll say this is a small enough island. Everyone knows everyone by name. Whether or not you are acquainted with these people is a different story.
That's a good question. I didn't write that one down.
That's fine. Yeah, your father's name is...
His name is Father.
Faja.
Your father's name is Genrek Luthris. Of the Luthris family here on Azure Haven.
Probably need to spell the first name.
Genwraek. Genrek. Oh yeah, and what is your character's name?
Lothis? Lothis?
Oh, Luthis.
Almost like Luther.
Luthris. My apologies.
Yeah, I thought I heard
Luthris. Genrek. And what is your character's name?
I am Obsidian.
Obsidian Luthris.
And opposed to some of my other family, my father and I both have the same distinguished eyes. There's no white, it's completely black. But where the color of the iris would be is like a lychee green.
like your father bids you farewell. He gives you like a very respectful nod, and you also see that he does like one of these, and that you know very well what that means. But now we find yourself on the.
I killed John's character.
Roll up a new one.
Bad timing.
We find you on Veshkan's vessel. Veshkan. I'll get it.
Man, it's foggy out here. Hard to breathe.
Veshkan's vessel. What do you do while you are on the vessel? As navigator, what do you
It's a
do?
good question. Did any one of us look up ship rules other than the names of them?
Make a general perception
I think
check.
your job is to like
You're like,
pick the direction that the fish
I know.
are.
I know. And
Go to
oftentimes
fishing.
I would be the one steering as well, because that's like right next to. It should be right next to the wheel, because you're not always going to be at the wheel.
Yeah, like we both do the wheel. Yeah.
You said perception.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think you would try to pick where the fish would be, I guess, and then get us in the right direction.
Yeah. We'll say that there's like designated fishing zones. There's like fishing zone A, B, C,
Yeah,
D.
but the fish don't stay in the zone.
I
all the
know.
time,
So
Jay.
like, which zone do you go to?
Well, we probably at this time, because we've been, I think we've been for a while now.
Yeah.
We would have mapped out where the regions would be.
Yeah.
If one's drier, we go to the next one.
Exactly.
see, pretend like you have the highest intelligence out of the group this time.
Well, I do have the highest
Yeah, what's
intelligence.
I know.
Probably.
I know.
11 perception.
11 perception. Okay.
Make it till you make it,
Can
guys.
I help him?
Absolutely. Yeah. So
Okay.
roll at advantage.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna be like, yeah, we fished that area yesterday, so maybe not that area today.
It's much better. 16.
16. Okay, yeah. You're using the a lot of the navigator's job, especially being
We've got a map. We've got a map out.
Yeah.
One of those weird little.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell that pencil's called. That
There's
you mark leagues essentially.
Sextant.
No, there's
Yeah.
a sextant.
No, that's a.
Oh.
That's a
that
compass.
almost has like a.
I know what you're talking about, how you walk it.
Yeah.
Is that called a
I think
compass?
that's the compass, right?
Pretty sure it's.
I don't
Oh,
fucking
yeah,
remember.
yeah.
Like, could it be? We seriously researched this ahead of
It's the
time.
thing that
I'm an
you use
expert
to
on
draw perfect
boats.
circles and stuff too. Yeah.
A lot of the navigation for Azure Haven, honestly, it uses the lighthouse as a guide marker. So it's like, okay, I'm this many miles away at this angle. You sort of use that to like assist in charting courses,
We gotta
especially
use the
with.
stars.
Especially during a night like this when it is currently raining. There's a little bit of storm
Stars would
clouds
be useless to us right
coming
now.
in, obscuring
Stars
a lot.
would be useless to us right now.
Honestly, they currently are. So you're constantly having to look back at the island, just like every 10 minutes or so to make sure that you are on course. With the 16, I will say. You start to you look for like the passing light of the lighthouse, and eventually you start to see a secondary light source somewhere on the island, and it is getting brighter.
Is that normal?
This is not normal.
All
Like
right,
at
where
first,
are we going? We're
at
going
first
north,
you
south,
think
east, west.
at first east. I would say
Well, I'm
northeast is where
asking
you.
him because he's my navigator.
My apologies.
Whatever he said, I said it, but in a much richer tone.
My
Swap the deck,
character,
monkey.
my character's too busy looking ahead at where we're going. I don't notice the thing behind us, so I'm just asking him
Yeah,
questions.
I look
while
back. Well,
I still see poop on that deck, sailor.
well, that's not normal, Captain.
what was your job again?
The bosun.
What does that do?
Here.
Are
We'll
you
get to
like
that.
in charge of the sails and stuff, maybe? Probably.
He's the carpenter.
Okay.
What,
No,
like
I-
I said.
We're following the winds east, guys.
Like I said, you're seeing this light on the island. At first you think maybe it's a campfire, maybe it's a bunch of campfires. Maybe someone brought some fireworks.
But you
from-
said the light's right next to where the light on the lighthouse would be?
I would say like with the 16, it's hard to tell. Like the lighthouse light is definitely higher than the light source that you see coming from the island. Which makes you think, oh, maybe it's a firework, but fireworks are usually higher than than that, but this is a static light that just keeps going brighter and brighter, and the more you look at it, it gets bigger and bigger and bigger.
That's not normal, Captain.
What?
There's a problem behind us.
What, is there a shark or something?
I think the lighthouse is exploding.
Can I roll to notice lighthouse exploding?
Veshkan, you look back and no perception check needed. This light is getting so big you can't even see the island anymore.
That's not normal. What's going on?
At this point,
Is that the sun?
you hear a loud thunder crack of lightning
Is it
in
the
the
Storm
sky.
Lord? Is the Storm Lord showing himself to me?
The light gets so bright and so big, and then it completely dims, and it's that weird moment where you're staring at a bright light for so long that once it goes out, there's like this second where you can't see anything because there's nothing to see.
Did the lighthouse go out? Or is the lighthouse still there?
Make a perception check.
Ah.
I'll make them too.
Sure.
Because I'm looking as well.
I'll allow it.
Yeah, I think we're all looking at this point. I don't know.
He's downstairs.
Oh, are you downstairs?
I don't know.
8.
8, 10.
I'm not-
I will say neither of you are sure, because immediately as the light disappears, boom! There is this large detonation sound of fire, of light, of explosion as like feet upon feet upon feet upon feet of ocean water is just spreading upwards, and it is going out, and it is about to hit your ship. I would like...
Wonderful.
Actually, Captain, if you wouldn't mind making...
Hold on the wheel?
The ship is going to make a strength saving throw. Whatever you roll, just add +3 to it.
Okay, that's the same as mine. I'm as strong as my ship. 18.
18, that's pretty good.
Batten down the hatches.
Your ship takes 2 million damage.
There is like a subtle impact against the ship, but everyone feels the ship lurch forward a little bit. There is like a little bit of creaks and cracks. Captain, Navigator, Veshkan, and Obsidian. You both like sort of like right yourselves on the ship as obviously the first thing you want to notice. Obviously, the first thing you want to notice is, is our home okay? The area around your home is just around Azure Haven is just surrounded by like almost like a cartoony thick fog with lightning bolts just streaming around them.
That has to be the Storm Lord.
Huh. That usually doesn't happen until the Winter Festival.
And from the top, there's this long... Now, you've seen lightning.
Is the Storm Lord cursing us?
You've seen lightning in the sky before. This lightning bolt is different. It's not coming down from the sky. It is coming up. And it's...
From the ground to the sky?
You're not exactly sure because there just appears where your home was. There just appears to be just this large collection of swirling clouds, and it's completely obfuscating the island if it's even there. And this lightning bolt is rising from the top of it, and this isn't a thin lightning bolt. Whether it's like a trick of perspective because it's happening on land as opposed to like way up in the atmosphere, but this lightning bolt comes up and it's not as fast as a normal lightning bolt. It's slow and it moves in an unnatural fashion. Unnatural for a lightning bolt.
Sneaking itself up.
And its trail stays. and for some reason it like moves and coils, and it's moving closer to the ship.
Oh gosh.
It is at this point that I'm gonna throw something new at you guys, and yeah, we're gonna take a quick break while I explain to them what's going on, and then I'll tell you what's going on.
We still want
And we're back. So we are going to enter basically ship combat. Each of you have stats on the boat, the ship that you guys are piloting. Each of these crew members here has their own special capabilities that they can use on the ship, but we will see how this goes. We do not have I do not have like a map set up for this. It's just going to be theater of the mind. I apologize, but yeah, sorry I couldn't just buy a boat for you guys.
Coward.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Could have made one with paper mache.
Could
Honestly.
have bought like the Lego set, or like just gone to this.
Coulda,
store.
woulda, shoulda.
Little
That's actually
kids,
one of my
little
ideas.
kids
Like
play
make
set.
maps out of Legos.
You know,
instead.
if you became a patron at patreon.com/underground initiative, I
Get
will
sponsored by Lego.
Help
I
us-
will
help
gladly
us
get
buy
a
a bunch of Legos, and we will make that our terrain.
I call it Lego Island.
In the meantime,
There's island Lego sets already.
I call it Lego my ship.
so crew, Veshkan and Obsidian. You see this this almost serpentine lightning bolt is being pushed towards you guys. It looks like the momentum of the explosion on or around Azure Haven is still in effect. Like things are still being propelled, including this this lightning gigantic serpent thing, and it too is being pushed into your general direction. And the ways the explosion works, the closer it is, like the very first few seconds, it gets like a boost of speed. Like it moves so fast. This thing is about 300 feet away from you, but that is all that it can really do. That first initial burst of the explosion dealt 7 points of damage to your ship. Ship's got 100 hit points. It's 7 down. Now we are going to do the ship's turn. Who would like to go first? First off, the ship does move on its own. What is the max speed?
30.
With the sails, because you guys are very much being pushed with the wind. Instead, I'm gonna say instead of 40 feet,
30.
that initial burst, you guys actually move 60 feet because of the explosion is just so much.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
If I go first, I can add temporary hit points.
Below deck, we see the ship's
You ain't seen
bosun.
nothing.
We see the ship's
We ain't hear nothing,
bosun recovering after the ship made a very unusual lurch forward. Seems like something weird is going on. John, if you would like to describe your character and what they are doing in this situation.
I'm playing Blue Baza. Not quite as tall as Obsidian, although with my mohawk, I am actually a little bit taller. I'm a very lanky middle-aged woman. I've been on ships for decades, so I have a deep tan from being in the sun all the time. I have this armor made of like a yellowish green giant serpent scale, and over it I have this dingy orange and gray like sailor's coat that has more patches and holes in it than almost the actual material. And a couple of cutlasses at my side. Right now, black.
All right. Blue Baza, what would you like to do?
I say, Hold on, Captain. Keeps the ship afloat. I'll keep it floating, or keep the ship steady. I'll hold it. I'll keep it afloat. And I will use batten down the hatches to give it 20 temporary hit points.
Okay. Roll 2d10 because you have to roll the ship's hit dice in order to determine what you're healing.
No, it's not healing. He's giving it temporary.
Temporary, same thing.
I thought
so you have to roll 2d10, and then those will be the temporary hit points.
But this is of the ship's hit point die.
Yes.
Add temporary hit points to the ship's hull by up to the amount of 2 to the ship's hit dice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What was the other option? Repairing it?
Repairing it, yeah.
What was the rules for that?
A
different crewmate.
Oh, okay. So
a different crewmate has that capability.
Who has the repair one? Is it just you? It's not me.
I get 12 temporary hit points.
Must be Schmuckula over here. Huh?
12 temp.
Keeping track.
Yeah, we're doing it.
I thought you guys had the Sailor Moon opener over there.
Yeah,
That's
it's over here. It's under this.
Oh, okay.
I got buried.
All right, Blue Baza. As you this is batten down the hatches.
Yep.
Yeah, you already start to see parts of the ship that are taking in small amounts of water, which isn't uncommon for most vessels, but this one is taking an unusual large amount of water. So you grab some spare chunks of wood. Apply it up as best you can. You move some sections of the ship to like reinforce some of the bits around the hull, and as you're scrambling, just like pushing things and making sure that the ship is in shape. And you're just thinking why? Well, it's like, oh my God, why is this happening? We cut back to a few years back. You are.
This is a few years of a few years. Remember that.
We find yourself in like a very fancy office of sorts that is on a ship. Drab gray carpet, almost like a grade varnished wooden desk. Across the desk sits a very well-dressed bald dwarf with like the tightest of beard braids, and he's just like nursing a small glass of whiskey as you stand in this man's office wearing manacles. Private Basile, what am I supposed to do with you?
Basili.
Basile.
Basil.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's your last name.
Yeah, come on, Basil.
So, how do you spell that?
But Basile, what am I supposed to do? What would you have me do in this situation?
It was a mistake, Captain.
A mistake? We found you attempting to smuggle military weapons and arms to someone. That's not a mistake, that's treason.
I didn't know what was in the package.
Should have put it in your butt.
I thought it was medicine.
Make a persuasion check.
Make a perception check. I thought it was medicine.
11.
11. Look, I want to believe you. And the dwarf steps up from his desk and walks around. You know this is Captain Dagrim Redsword of the Sea Dragon, one of the Multan's naval captains, who provides protection for Azure Haven. You are one of his crew. And this is the situation that we find you in. Listen, we've been through a lot together. You saved my life many times. I've saved yours. I truly believe that you
You did not know what was going on. I can try to make this go away, but you're gonna have to turn in your badge. You will no longer be able to serve on any military vessel. Not Moltan, not Redmire. But it will save you from going to prison.
Please, Captain. I've given my life to the service. What am I supposed to do now?
Well, obviously, you know, the best thing that we can do in this situation is, you know, someone's got to hang for this. Doesn't have to be you, but I need to know who your contact is. I need to know where you are supposed to be transporting these goods to. If you tell me that, I can file your discharge paperwork today, and you'll be off the ship as soon as we make port. As long as neither of us speak about this, the crew won't. The crew doesn't have to know. Our superiors don't have to know. It's the best that I can do.
It wasn't supposed to be contraband. It was supposed to be medicine to help somebody. A potion.
Well, apparent. You say that, and he points at like a very pristine Moltan helmet that is on his desk. It's like it's factory made, brand new, out of the box, as well as like the head of a +1 halberd that is just laying on his desk. That's what was in dozens of that was in the crates. Obviously, it wasn't medicine. I need to know who these were going towards. Otherwise, these weapons could very easily be used against us. It could be used against the innocents. It could be used against Azure Haven. If you cooperate, like I said, you won't see jail time. You get to go back to your family. Who knows? Maybe you can get a job on another ship. You can start over, start fresh. But as far as the Terran Union military sees it, your sailing days are over.
But if it is my family I'm trying to protect?
That is why I'm giving you this opportunity.
I accept the responsibility for this.
He gives a solemn nod, produces a key, undoes your shackles. Come. And he brings out a map. Show me where these are supposed to go, and all of this will go away. And we zoom back into the present moment where you are on the ship, patching up 12. The ship has 12 temporary hit points. Do you end your turn in the hull, or do you want to go on deck?
I'll go on deck. I don't really know what's going on yet, so I might as well go up there to see what's going on.
Not a problem.
Do people call you Baza, or just part of that, like just Baza?
So nobody on the ship actually. Well, you guys probably know from. You probably know I'm from the Vasily family, from just being from the island, but Blue Baza is what I go by strictly. I do not go by my last name at all.
I just didn't know if we call you just Blue or just Baza.
Whatever's more comfortable for you, Blue or Baza, but I do not go by my last name at all.
Vashkon and Obsidian, you see your ship's bosun, Blue Baza, emerge from the hull. Blue Baza, you find that the ship is in a very terrible, awful, a raging storm, and there seems to be a lightning bolt chasing you, and Azure Haven is nowhere in sight. And you know you haven't left. You know it should be visible by the time it took for you guys to leave, but it is clearly not.
I heard the creaking and groaning stop. Is that a good sign?
You should, old Captain.
Yes, I finished my burrito.
What is anyone else doing?
Anyone smell ethanol?
Shits are awful guessy.
I mean,
Cast poison cloud.
I have direct command, so I could just like command somebody to man the sails.
Oh.
I guess. Does that do anything to? I mean, our sails are already out.
My reaction changes when you do your call out direction thing.
Which one? My bonus action?
Whatever the one thing gives a direction.
The one with the wind.
Okay. Have a reaction.
So, your
to
reaction,
that.
like my bonus action triggers your bonus action?
Your bonus action triggers my reaction. I don't actually have a bonus action.
Yeah, not every crew member has a bonus action at this point. But if you want to use your character's bonus action or action for anything, feel free to.
Protect you.
I guess I'm gonna use my direct command to command whoever can run the sails to turn the sails so that the boat can try to turn out of the line of where the lightning is coming. Like to go a little bit at an angle.
So yeah, go perpendicular to it.
Like angle. Well, not perpendicular.
The sails, all the sails do is just control movement speed. If you want to turn the ship away from where the lightning is going, that would be whoever is at the helm,
What's
which
the
I'm assuming right now
that's
is the
me.
captain.
Well, but turning the sails also is part of turning.
We're
the ship.
simplifying this for
I
D&D.
I don't think ship sails in that era could like physically turn. It was more or less just up or down.
They can turn.
This is a simple ship. We're doing simple
They're
stuff.
always on a pivot. Okay. Anyway. Yeah. All right. So then I'll just turn the ship then.
Not a problem. You use your action to stay course, but you do get to steer the ship in a different direction. Perfectly fine. Is Obsidian, the navigator, doing anything?
Yes, I will use my on-deck ability for I spot zone. I will attempt to gain knowledge on this lightning bolt phenomenon that is chasing us.
Yeah. Do you wanna use your ability to roll it at advantage?
This roll can be made with advantage a number of times equal to the quartermaster's proficiency bonus. So 2.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can use this advantage 2 times essentially.
Yeah. Or you can roll straight as many actions as you want. Your choice.
No, I'll roll at advantage this time. So
all right. You just have to mark how many times you use that.
Yeah. Okay, so it's make an investigation check. Investigation.
Can he add the D4 for my inspired crew thing?
Is that a bonus action or an action?
I don't know. It just says at the helm, inspired crew.
Above it, we'll say action.
Oh, well, that's ship actions, I guess. Yeah.
Actions.
Yeah,
Okay, so
you've already used
not a
action
problem.
too.
Not a problem. Okay, yeah. So instead of like controlling the ship and moving it an extra X amount of speed, we'll just keep the same amount of speed. But how do you inspire the crew? What do you say to
wait, so you're saying
be this commanding
either I
presence?
can turn the ship a little bit, or I can do this?
I'll say you can turn the ship. Turning it is a free action. Using your turn to just stay the course. This is your ship ability.
So instead of moving double speed, you were just moving 30 feet instead of 60.
Yeah, I didn't want to do double speed.
Oh.
I just wanted to turn the ship a little bit, but it's still go the same speed.
Then yeah.
Give me
same
inspiration,
speed. Your
Captain.
action is to inspire the
Yeah.
crew. What do you say to inspire them, or what do you do to inspire them?
You're doing a perception check.
Investigation.
Oh, investigation.
Nice musica.
In the name of the Stormlord, all hands on deck.
What's this lightning bolt? Is the Stormlord?
Is he angry with
Is
us?
he smiting us? What is going on?
That sounds more fearful than inspirational.
I don't know, man.
And then with a fearful
Stormlord, why have you forsaken us, Captain?
This is a crazy situation, okay?
As you say, this is a crazy situation. I need everyone. I need everyone's help. We cut back to a younger Veshkan, probably Khan. I'll get there eventually. I'm sorry. Khan. I know.
Just remember, I'm trying
Like
to play my character.
Constitution, okay?
Posh, rich guy, spot.
Veshkan. Gotcha. Just spell it Veshcon for you, or else you're gonna always get it
Veshkan.
Only
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah, or
All
else
right.
you're gonna keep getting it wrong.
I apologize. So, we cut back to Veshkan on the island. He's about in his late 20s, early 30s, at the temple here on Azure Haven, speaking to the head cleric at the Temple of the Order of the 12, an older gentleman by a man named Booth Beckel.
What?
Booth Beckel.
Sorry, there's too much creaking right above my head.
Sure, yeah.
What?
That's the creaking
Yeah.
of the ship.
You said Booth.
Booth
Beckel.
Beckel. Beckel.
Okay. And then the head.
Steady as she goes.
There's the head cleric or whatever.
Yeah, head cleric
Or,
of the 12 here on the island. It's just you and him in the temple. There are busts of the 12
I said something between posh, rich accent.
divines here in the
Spot.
temple, and both of you stand in front of the holy symbol of the Storm Lord, and he addresses
more
you.
Spock, probably.
So, what brings you in here today, Veshkan? What can I help you with?
is this supposed to be what I'm? Wait, is this supposed to be when I'm already worshiping the Stormlord? Or
Let's assume yes. Yeah, you've been worshiping the Stormlord for.
I wasn't sure how far. Like.
Sure. You've been worshiping the Stormlord for a few years now.
Yeah.
At this point.
Okay.
What brings you here? You wear such a dour expression.
I just feel like the Stormlord's not helping me do any better with the fishing. I pray to him every day, but I still don't catch much.
Well, if we prayed to the gods for every problem that we have, then, well,
Really
we wouldn't
all-
have our own freedom of choice. It would just be the gods doing all of our choices for us.
Really, I just pray for decent weather, I guess. Maybe that's my problem.
Well, honestly, there's nothing wrong with praying for fairer weather. Especially for an island community such as ours.
Do you think the fish would bite better if I pray for bad weather?
I'm not much of a fisherman, but I honestly wouldn't know. But I do know aspects of the Stormlord. I know that he is not just the Lord of Storms and bad weather. He is the storms of challenges, of overcoming adversity, pitting yourself and improving oneself through trial and turmoil and coming out on top. The Stormlord blesses those who meet these challenges head on. Perhaps.
I've definitely been meeting the challenges of fishing head on. I got hit by a fish the other day when it came across the bow.
But much like the Stormlord, is more than just the Lord of Storms and the Lord of Weather. You are more than just a fisherman. You have many talents and abilities to your name. If we were all just lumped into one category, then
Oh, that sounds mundane. That's...
I mean, fishing's my life, and I'm fine with it being that way, though.
Apparently not, otherwise you wouldn't be here.
I mean, it's not that I don't want to fish. I would just like to get better at fishing, I suppose.
Have you ever thought about sailing to other lands? Learning the tricks of the trade from, I don't know, how they do things in Mardosa Bay, or all the way up north in Yeastburg.
I don't know if my ship could make it that far.
Well, no, but it is it would certainly sound like a challenge that could use the Stormlord's backing.
Possibly.
One day you will find the purpose that the Stormlord has anointed you with. To that I have no doubt. Wherever you are, it's precisely where the Stormlord needs you to be. And then we cut back to you on the deck of your ship. Storm's going crazy, and a storm is literally chasing you. For fuck's sake! Everyone on the ship can add a D4 to any of their first rolls until
the loop around.
Until the loop around.
Until the beginning of the ship's next turn.
All right. So, Obsidian, you wanted to make an
D4,
investigation check at advantage. Add a D4 to that.
Okay.
I want to
If you'd
hide.
like. We'll get to that.
You schmuck.
I want to hide better.
I clean my undies.
Let's see. 15, 16. Investigation, why do you fail me? 15, 16, 19.
Bring
19. All right. What phenomena are you focusing on?
The lightning bolt chasing us.
The lightning bolt chasing you. Okay. So, obviously, this is new. Lightning usually comes from the sky in a top down, not down up, and this one has like it looks
I've
like
seen lightning bolt chase me from the ground since fishing college.
it looks like there are weird phenomena that happens on the decks of ships where lightning, like little balls of lightning, will just hang out during thunderstorms, but those will eventually dissipate over time. This is something else, and another thing that you notice is with a 19, it doesn't act like a natural lightning bolt. It acts almost as a sentient, or it acts as if it is a creature of sorts. It has like a fluid movement and almost like a snake or a serpent. And with a 19, you can see at the very end of it, where would be the end, it has eyes and a mouth.
Oh, that's not good.
Made and comprised entirely of lightning. You also notice that this thing, even though it's being propelled by the explosion of what just occurred, you can guess this thing probably has a movement speed of 40 feet on its own. But if this thing is sentient and it decides that it is trying to hunt your vessel, it could probably double its movement speed to 80 feet to get close if it really wants to. And right now, it seems that it wants to. So as for what it is, you have no clue.
So she's...
Is the Stormlord smiting us?
What the hell's your character name again?
Veshkan?
Veshkan!
That's captain to you.
Yeah, or just call me Captain. Yeah, call me Captain, I don't care. That's fine too.
What's happening, Captain?
No, with Vishkan moving us, do I notice the lightning bolt also? Because I'm investigating it, like, oh, we moved.
I will say,
No lightning
yeah,
bolt.
it seems
Is it
to be
angling
trained on your vessel, and it seems to move and adjust in a way that insinuates that it wants to chase your ship.
Captain, I don't think moving is going to do any good up here. We need to move far away as possible from this thing. And we're probably going to get
You can only
overtaken.
go as fast as the wind.
And him saying that, Captain saying that, I will use my bonus action. There she blows. Trying to figure out.
You gotta say it right. There she blows.
I'll say that.
You're not on deck.
I'll use my nature or survival check to try and figure out which way the wind is blowing.
You guys hear our voice downstairs?
So I get a default for this as well, don't I?
It's too loud. I can't hear you.
No. You only get the D4 ones.
Oh, you're right. The first roll. Okay, so it's either a nature or survival. Which one sucks less? Survival plus 0. Nature plus 3. Go with that. 22.
Yeah, you can definitely you definitely know which way the wind is blowing. Thankfully, it is directly behind you. Do you call that out?
Yes. Going the proper way. The wind's giving us our maximum advantage.
Reaction. Blue Baza Blue Baza starts climbing the rigging and changing the sails and shit.
And shit.
All right.
I make a athletics roll for a favorable
Pull
wind.
the ropes. Spin
All right,
the
and you
sails.
can add a D4 to that. Should you choose?
I needed it. 15, so our speed increases to 40.
All right, wonderful. Thankfully, you guys were already at 40 for this round.
Did he waste his thing?
He wasted a reaction, but I believe
If I had rolled higher, I could have gotten us faster than 40. If I had rolled one more, it would have been 45.
you climb up on the sails and the rigging, trying to squeeze as much extra wind out of this burst as you can. However, the storm is battering the everything a little bit too much at too fast of a pace. Can't quite catch up with it this round, but
Can I ask him, since he did the perception thing, is this thing chasing us to attack, or just, can you tell what it's going to do to us?
I don't know what that, but I know it wants us.
It what?
It wants us.
Because I can use my reaction if I think I need to.
all right, understood.
I believe the kids on the sea call it. It wants our booty.
Not me booty.
I only have one of those.
I guess I want to do my tricky helmsman reaction, just in case.
Tricky helmsman, you can use when something happens. Something hasn't happened yet. When it does, I'll let you know.
Alright.
As the ship is lurching forward, being propelled by the wind in the sails. There is just this loud crackling of thunder noise everywhere. Red, Jeremy,
Yes.
your character becomes dislodged somewhere in the hull, wherever they were. Would you like to describe your character and what they are doing in this situation?
Well, I'm going to try to go back into hiding if possible, but yeah, my character looks like
What do we not see?
What does everyone not see?
Nazi.
Oh no! I wonder he's hiding.
I didn't think we were playing like a Call of Duty mod.
I didn't realize we were in South America.
Zombie mode is on. Sorry, guys.
I would be a more pale elf, about 6'2". I have my hood up, but I have long, kind of like wild white hair. I'm dressed maybe not to the 10s, but to the 8s and the 9s.
I always suck at character description.
I have a lot of like fancy like belts and buckles and other things. Like it's a nice like leather outfit. I have one small dagger on my side, and I have my hood up right now, so it's harder for someone to find me. And
Where were you hiding?
I'll say I took a board and I jammed it in the side of the rafters, and I was sitting up there.
So you're kind of
We
on
rolled-
the ceiling.
He rolled a natural 20 at the beginning of this.
I will say you're probably lucky that you rolled a natural 20.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Perception is terrible.
Yeah, so you
have
probably
white
like walked right
proficiency?
underneath where he was hiding.
absolutely, that's what happened.
For sure.
My mohawk like brushes against him.
Yeah, you get tickled by the mohawk.
So yeah, do you go back into hiding, or like
I
you
also-
hear the captain of this ship that you stowed away on because you
Yeah,
thought
there's a
that
lot
this
of
ship
shouting going
you thought that this ship wasn't going to go out. So it's weird. Like, wait, why is this ship on the water now?
All you hear from up there, why is this lightning bolt chasing us?
I also have some piercings in my nose and on my ears as well, but yeah, I'm just kind of perplexed and just trying to maintain my composure, try to go back into hiding, find a good hiding spot again.
Okay, make a stealth check, and for the hell of it, you can add that D4 because technically you count as a crewmate.
He's not part of the crew. We don't even know he's there. He should
Soda?
be.
That's not good. No, I wish.
Take your warhead and like it.
Actually, that's better with the D4. 15.
15.
Alright. He's inspired even though he's a step away.
It's not fair. Doesn't
He's
make
fake
sense.
crew.
All right.
pretend crew.
Yeah,
You're
you
not crew
find.
yet. You haven't been added.
Yeah, you find like an empty barrel, and you just kind of like pop in there.
Perfect.
Is there a top to the barrel, or is it just an open barrel?
We'll get to that once someone comes into the hall, if anyone comes into the hall. All right. So that's everyone's action on the ship. The ship is propelling forward. This storm snake is chasing you guys, and there seems to be like a secondary explosion, a secondary wave. You're not sure, but it is like moving faster than the storm can move, and it's like there's not just one explosion. There's like several. The second wave of this explosion catches up to you and the ship, and the ship is almost forced entirely underwater. But it's weird. Like the ship is like nose diving inwards. Everyone braces for everyone on deck who can see this. Holds on, and it dives in. As it dives in, it's weird. All of you see like this weird underwater landscape around you. You guys have done like deep sea diving for fish and whatnot in the past. For fun. It's an island. What else is there to do? You guys see like this weird aquatic landscape of like these tiny lights just positioned everywhere for miles and miles and miles. You see odd serpents swimming around. You see gigantic bass the size of mountains just swimming by, and none of this is local to the oceans of Arcala, to the best of your knowledge, and the ship itself seems to be caught in this weird jet stream, undercurrent stream, and the only thing that is keeping a breathable airspace on the ship right now is because the ship is positioned at such a specific angle that it is cutting the water in front of it, creating an air bubble. Who knows how long that's gonna last, but that's where you guys find yourselves now. The storm is going to move 80 feet. All right. It does not get its Storm Lash ability back. So,
the bastard.
but you do see that in this underwater scape, there is the storm still chasing you underwater, which is an insane concept in and of itself. But this is where you guys find yourself. However, the crash into this underwater space, the ship does take 4 points of bludgeoning damage that are taken out of the temporary health that you left.
All you got?
It is now the ship's turn, and
Are we shifted into the same order?
You guys can choose whichever order you like. However, I will say that as the ship is in this new space and is now following a current rather than following the wind, your speed is back to 30. So the ship is being propelled 30 feet in a direction.
That's our normal thing, even with sails down, right?
30. Yeah, that's our base
So-
speed.
Or by down, I mean actually active instead of up and out of the way.
If the sails were down, then the ship won't move.
Well, it depends on what ship it is. I'm used to all the cartoon movies and whatnot. When the sails are not active, they're actually rolled up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So down would be active.
Furled, I believe is the term.
Yeah.
Correct.
They are currently
It's possible I'm making that up, but I think it's furled.
Not yet.
No, I think it is.
I should correct the navigator.
I have
Correct me.
I have hoist and lowered.
I don't know. It might
It's-
depend.
it's
Maybe there are ships that
furled enough.
lower the sails and heighten them. I don't fucking know.
Hoist the sails. Lower the sails.
So-
Hoist the sails a little.
So
No,
you
they
guys,
say like half sail.
so you guys find yourselves in this underwater existence for the time being. It is your guys' turn. What do you do?
We're still in sort of like the temporary air bubble, so we can talk.
Correct.
Right? Okay.
I'd like to go first if no one has an objection with that.
At the current situation, I don't have anything to do, so I'll go
And we're
last.
in a new like initiative turn or whatever.
Correct.
round.
The initiative overall is
Ship storm.
ship, environment, storm, ship.
Unless you
But
have-
anyone can act on the ship's turn in any order that you guys like. You just tell me what you want
It's
to do.
still chasing us. We need to go faster.
I'll volunteer to go last.
We can man
I go
the
first, I
oars
know.
or something.
Yes, looking around, thinking the wind has no point in this
I'm still at the helm.
abject right now. I'll look to our
We need to go up.
bosun, stay with the captain, and I'll run down to the oars.
Not a
Now,
problem.
in running down to the oars, do I spot him?
What is your passive perception?
17.
17. You rolled a 15.
Put
You
him
see,
in a barrel.
you see poking out of the barrel this white wisp of hair, and you know exactly who's hiding in this barrel.
I don't have time for this. Get out of that barrel and I'll kick it over.
You kick the barrel over, and out pops. We didn't actually get your character's name.
Chester.
Out pops Chester.
Is he a local too? Do we know Chester?
You guys know
Chester.
You guys know
No,
the local Chester. He's a bit of a lazy bones, a trickster of sorts, sort of like the town nuisance. But he stows away on ships a lot. But whenever he gets caught, he gets put to work on the ship. So he knows what to do on a ship.
Well, congratulations, you've been caught. We're being chased by a giant sentient lightning bolt. Get to the oars.
You can't expect us to outrun the storm. That's absolutely ridiculous.
I've calculated that as long as the captain doubles the ship's speed and we do the oars, it can't gain on us.
Do you know how insane you sound right now?
Do you?
Where's those oars?
All right.
going to the
So
oars.
you man the oars. Do you follow suit?
Yeah, I might as well.
Okay. Both of you grab hold of these oars, and it's weird. Like yeah, this could work.
Is it? I have a
I was like,
question.
one wasn't going to work with me. We'd be going in a circle.
I was gonna say, like, is it the oar where it's like it's one person per side?
Yes.
Okay.
That's why you require.
Yeah, we're
So
going in a
we
circle of chasing us in a circle.
So then
like,
from
look
up
at that,
above,
your picture is
we
back
see
here.
2 oars pop out,
Yes.
and then that way we know that there's 2 people down there.
You both
Correct.
Look at each other.
Which is kind of weird.
Yeah. Why are there 2? I only sent him down. Or wait, you're a lady, right?
No,
Or were you
I'm
the
a dude.
You're the
I'm a
lady.
lady.
Okay, so I only sent him down.
Blue Baza is still on deck.
She's a lady.
Way to storm.
Whoa.
I was gonna say that's what
Okay.
I was going for. Dude looks like a lady.
So that 30 feet just increased to 40 feet. And that is your action, and that is that is Obsidian's and Chester's action to add some extra feet of movement to this ship.
Can I do my bonus action from down here?
I will say you can do your bonus action while you're going down.
While I'm going down. Now the wind's going that way.
Sure, make a check.
I have a question.
Sure.
How's your passive perception 17?
Why do you look at me and ask that?
Because it was funnier that way.
You know.
No, I don't, obviously.
I took observant as my feet.
Oh, you mother... Okay.
Got him.
6, sadly, plus 3 is no.
I don't think I could do my thing unless he succeeds at his thing, right?
Correct. Unfortunately, it's hard to gauge this is less trying to gauge the direction of the wind and more trying to gauge the direction of this current,
We're underwater.
which still focuses on that ability. Unfortunately, new space, who dis. So unfortunately, you cannot gauge the direction of.
It's just me getting frustrated. We're underwater.
I'm hanging up there. He's like, you didn't point at a direction.
But
Why are there 2 oars? I say it from up at the helm as I see an oar and then another oar.
Obsidian's got a really long reach. It's just...
Yeah, like I'm just imagining
Across
him
the ship.
moving like that, yeah.
So I guess it
The 2
overall
oars.
won't matter unless because I rolled 6 plus 3 is 9, and I have to get a 4. Yeah, that wouldn't matter anyway. I was gonna say, does it matter when she goes next on her ability, or did it matter just the boat is the next
What
one?
ability were you saying that you thought I had to make the ship double speed?
Well, anyone could do it, but you're at the helm. Stay the course.
I can't do that.
the second page of boat stuff at the top.
The second page of butt stuff.
I can take that over if you have better captain abilities to do.
With the ship's going speed. So that's it, just stay the course.
Basically the dash action for the
That's
ship.
dashing.
Stay the course is basically dashing, and you can choose to stay the course after the rest of your crewmates have done whatever they can to give you as much speed as possible.
What was that? Have they
So we're at
done
40.
everything, I think? I think they have, right?
Well, can you do anything to make the ship go faster?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I could just command people. I have a thing for the ballista, which doesn't matter right now. And then the thing, my reaction is only if we aren't taking an attack. But we're not taking an attack at the moment, so.
What does the attack one do?
When the ship's targeted by an attack, they have to make it a disadvantage.
Shoot the storm with the ballista.
Are you doing
Ballista's on the
this?
front though, and the storm's behind us.
Are you doing the stay the course then?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you guys are done with
That's
what
80
you're gonna
feet.
do. So yeah,
That's
we'll
only
do-
10 in total, right? It's not 10 and 10.
Correct. 10 in total. All right, Blue Baza, is there anything that you'd like to do on that?
I don't know if it's going to be relevant this round, but I will brace for impact.
You can, by the way, stow away, you can already tell that I'm wounded. I'm not a strong carry.
I got -1 to strength. You did as well? Okay. So we're not going to be able to keep this up very long.
I have a feeling Blue Baza is kind of disgusted that she takes orders from you.
Blue Baza, remind me again what Brace for Impact does.
If there is a ram attack, any damage a ship would take during the next ram attack would reduce by half a second time.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, the ship has the capability to ram into another creature, another ship, another obstacle, and the ship will take your guys' ship will take damage during that ram attack. Brace for Impact just reduces that damage even more. Might come in handy, might not, but it's good to have regardless.
We're not in attack mode, we're just in run mode.
Okay.
If you have better things to do, though, I could take over the helm and you can do those things.
I really don't.
Veshkan.
I'll cast Disguise Self on the ship.
Ooh.
We're just the dolphins, leave us alone.
Yeah.
Don't worry, the lightning bolt.
Big old fish.
Captain Veshkan, is there anything that you would like to do? Just stay the course, or...
Yeah, I'm gonna stay the course to try to make us go faster, I guess. Because you said that doubles the speed.
Correct. So...
Yeah.
So from 40...
I want to see if I can, like, I don't know, somehow get the ship to go up as if I'm trying to go back to the surface.
Okay. Have the ship make...
Like, it has the, like a rudder and stuff, right? Maybe
Correct,
like,
right. It has a rudder and stuff.
better.
But unfortunately, the helm just really just points the the ship left or right. It's not. These ships are not meant to go up and down.
Yeah. I'm still gonna try.
All right. That's it. That's everyone on the ship. Now it is.
So are we going? We're going 80 feet now, right?
You are going 80 feet now, just propelling as much as possible, trying to follow this current as best you can. However, this current does have some hazards to it. Floating around in this water space are these gigantic, luminescent coral reefs that are just huge. Like they're the size of continents almost. And one is like really close to the path that the ship is going through. I need the ship to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. It has bad damage. Oh, that's not that great. 5.
Where's the ship's deck save?
-2.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, the ship takes 10 points of bludgeoning damage as it is being battered against a lot of this glowing coral reef that it finds itself in.
Are we out of temporary HP?
Yeah.
We have to do that one more time.
Do you want to do it again?
I could do that again. It's better to do it now before we spend our hit dice because it gets less each time we spend.
Oh, yes.
Well, if we can do it again.
You use 2 hit dice, right?
I roll. I can get up to 2 points for each hit dice we have.
Well, I mean, because we have 10 hit dice. Did you use 2 for the first time?
Yes.
To get the HP?
Yeah.
So we have 8 hit dice right now,
Holy cow.
right? Yeah, that's what we're supposed to do. So we have 8 hit dice left.
I don't think it uses the hit dice when I use my ability.
I
It
think
does.
He said it does.
And what's the point of doing that over doing the repair?
Repair is something you do out of combat.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Like if you tried to do a repair action,
Yeah.
you might only be able to do 1 hit dice worth of repair.
Yeah, it's like, and it's
Gotcha.
like I can make
break
repairs
these
in
cups.
6-second intervals.
Gotcha. The repair isn't on my sheet, I don't think, so I didn't know how it compared to my
Yeah, if only someone on the ship knew was aware of how to repair.
I'll have to do it on my turn.
Oh,
But,
I
yeah.
thought that's what. I thought it was your turn now.
I did the brace for impact on my turn.
Oh, okay. Alright.
All right. So yeah, the ship scrapes across a lot of this coral stuff, and Chester and Obsidian, you see that the hull is starting to take on a little bit of water. Now it after
How much damage is down there?
after exiting the
Quick, drink the water.
area of the coral reef,
No, it's all there. Get dehydrated.
that same weird wave hits the ship a second time, and almost like piloting straight into a white light, the ship goes through, and once the light dissipates, you are no longer underwater. Instead, you find yourselves surrounded by rocky crags and canyons, and the ship is no longer on water. Instead, it is floating on a mudslide almost, going down this
Like down a
gigantic
hill?
mountain, and all that you can see around you is just like these weird mountainous cavern-like structures or canyon-like structures pointing in all different directions. The sky itself, you can see like these gigantic, monumentous skyscrapers size stalactites, because they hang tight. And you're not even sure like what's generating light
We're
in
in a
this
cave
spot.
now. What's going on?
You got
What?
You're good. You're good.
Are these turns
You're
more in
good.
minutes than seconds?
These are in seconds.
Hold the oars
Storms
in.
go.
They might get destroyed. I don't know.
What? The storm
Go
does.
faster.
No.
The storm creature does get, and the storm creature does follow you to this space too,
It's a creature now.
Stormlord is still stalking us.
and it does move an additional 80 feet closer. It gets
How
its
far
storm.
behind us is it now? Because I haven't been doing the math.
Sure. Originally, it was
like
300 feet away.
Yeah.
Then it moved. Hold on. Minus 80, 80, 60 feet. But then you guys moved 60 and 80. It is now 200 feet away from you guys. But it does get its Stormlash ability. I need the ship to make a dexterity saving throw.
Great.
favorite.
I know, right? This dice. Oh, much better. Still a -2 though. 15.
15.
Yeah.
The ship takes 20 points of lightning
Dang
damage.
it.
I don't suppose I could cast shield on the ship.
Unfortunately, no.
Fuck.
Can I do? Let me patch that up and spend a hit die.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's doing something?
Well, I mean, the jig's up now.
Right, I kicked you over. Fuck that.
Yeah.
Cheating with your feet and shit.
At first, you saw that the hull of the ship was taking on water. Now it's taking on sand.
Mud. Sand now? What?
Sand.
So wait, we're in a mudslide, but so then it's like sand.
Yeah, and the more you look at it, it is kind of sandy too. Like it's weird.
Oh no, we're in
Yeah.
Bikini
Is it
Bottom.
like, is it like quicksand or something?
Yeah.
ahead.
Cheeky face.
So you're repairing something?
Sandy.
Yeah. So we have 9 out of 10 hit die left. If you want to.
No,
make...
we have 8 hit dice.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
8,
he
then
used
minus
to-
1 from him.
so minus another one.
Okay, so there's 7 left.
And then
Oh, you didn't do
then
that?
heal the ship
I didn't get
8
this
hit
right.
points.
You heal it 8.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah, because you roll a d10.
Got it. All right, Chester. You see you all feel like this energy wave, lightning wave slash against the ship, and the hull is starting to take a lot more damage. Chester, you pop up from the oars.
I'm just frantically fixing. I'm yelling at Obsidian. What is going on out there?
You're in the bottom still with me, or did,
Yeah,
I thought
yeah.
you said you ran up to the deck. I'm
we
like,
hear
Jesus.
No, I can,
shouting
I can patch it from below deck too. So I'm just
Who's
yelling.
down there?
What is happening up there? Tell me something, man.
Some kind of arcane explosion, and then a giant lightning serpent's
Obsidian,
following
who's
us.
down there?
You sound extremely calm for some reason.
I've seen worse.
Have we?
I've personally seen stranger.
Captain Veshkan, as
Somebody
you're
like
holding,
kick you out the
you are doing your best to stay the course back when you were underwater, and you just feel yourself rooted to the ship unlike never before. Like you know, like there's no way I'm gonna move from this spot. I'm gonna get us out of here. Like my feet are firmly planted on the ship, firmly. Now that we are in this crazy rocky hellscape, it is now the ship's turn.
Are the oars not doing anything, or is it working the same?
I will say,
Are the
Well, you
oars
probably
getting-
pulled yours in at this point.
Are the oars getting damaged?
Just going in circles.
More oars.
yes, unfortunately, yes, both of the oars are just barely surviving.
Okay, so you pulled yours in before you started repairing, I'm assuming.
Because is that an action or a reaction?
For
What,
the repair thing?
To repair the ship.
I guess it's a ship action, so you're gonna give me an action.
Well, there's ship actions. If there's reactions, it would be like near the bottom.
Yeah, it would say
No,
reaction.
it says ship actions.
Got it. So that is your action. Oars will not be able to be useful right now unless somebody else comes down here and chooses to row.
At this point, then I'll run up and see how close is the lightning serpent to us. Then.
You run up and you are in a very different spot than where you just were 6 seconds ago.
We're in a cave, I think.
I left for 6 seconds.
There's a mudslide.
And sand, apparently.
At least we're not gonna drown underwater.
Abandon ship, you fools! Let the captain go down with it.
Who is that?
Oh, it's Chester. Big Chester.
God damn it, Chester.
What you mean, Stormlord, damn it?
There's multiple
The Stormlord.
gods, so...
Where's your hammer? This would have been the perfect
Stormlord,
time.
damn it. It's a little bit too much.
How far was the serpent away?
200.
You
Yeah.
have the perfect prop for this, but it's nowhere in sight right now. Where's your hammer, man?
Do any of the other crewmates do any other actions? Like, what is the plan?
My character does have a hammer.
I'll run downstairs and do bat in the hatches again.
All right, you run down. Chester's there.
in your hands.
Chester's at the very least.
I don't
Chester's
have-
doing work.
You're doing a peacefuler job, Chester. I'll do bat
So
down the
this is another
hatches.
2 hit
Yeah.
dice you're doing?
12 more.
Well,
Nice.
the oar's not doing anything, and you said they were getting damaged anyway.
Trying to hold it in, but I gotta pee.
That's fair.
I will do. Well, he's down there, so the spot something or the blows one won't come in handy, unless that does something for you too. Can I do my spot something?
Yeah.
Keep it spot to make sure we don't hit rocks and stuff.
Well,
I'm
I'm just trying to figure out what phenomenon we're in, that we're changing locations underwater in
Yeah.
caves and shit.
Would that
Yeah.
be more like an Arcana check or something?
It's a specialized ship investigation check.
Okay.
Yeah, this is to understand your surroundings and whatnot. Sure.
I'm just going to use it regularly because I feel like we might need an advantage one later on.
Sure thing. Make an investigation check.
Yeah, that might be the issue. Because I was going to say, if that serpent was somehow within 30 feet of us, I was going to do something.
Did John say that we got temp hit points, or was that just straight healing?
10 hit
Oh, that
points
was another
plus
temp.
12.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
he can only give temp, only he can heal.
Right. Okay, so that's nice.
It's not
Horrible. 16?
16.
And I do have proficiency in Arcane, if that does anything for this. Like
that actually does a bit. So you are loosely aware that elemental planes exists. The elemental plane of water, earth, air, fire. Seeing such a weird explosion from the island, a literal storm is chasing you. Seeing the topography change at a breakneck pace from everything is water to everything is rock.
Everything is water.
So with that, then I'll do a little more. I'll do a little more character explanation here. I guess distinguishing.
Actually, that's what we're about to do. But if you want to do so,
yeah, I want to do something
else.
before that. So as I'm doing my or before I do my investigation, I'll hook. I'm carrying an umbrella with me. I'll hook it onto my arm and take out almost like a mundane-looking journal. Start going through it.
You pull out your journal and
for 6 seconds.
Yeah, for 6 seconds.
Your journal.
Yeah,
I read quick. I flip
you,
to the primordial page.
Your eyes glow and the pages.
As you're flipping through, we cut back to a moment in a very young Obsidian's life, where Obsidian is just a wee lad.
Young for elves, I should say.
Oh, wee lad.
A simple 100.
A simple 75.
A brisk, young, naive 75. Papa!
I forgot he was an elf.
Tuxedo.
You find yourself you find yourself in the Temple of the 12. There is a funeral currently in progress. One of the islanders had passed away, old age, very
Very sad. Anyway.
very sad for those involved. You're there. Your father and mother and brother are also present.
And my familiar.
Lots of people on the island show up for these sort of funeral situations. I was about to say event. I was like, hey, make sure.
Funeral event. Let's light some fireworks. Granddad's dead. Yay!
I'll bring the
The day is winding down a lot, and there's only a handful of people left in the temple to pay their final respects. You see, the immediate family is nearby, and the head priest of the temple, cleric Booth, a younger cleric Booth, and you watch as your mother takes the priest aside. So, we were thinking that the deceased, we should discuss burial plots and burial methods. Oh, yes, indeed. You watch as your mother ushers the priest out of the temple, out of this main chamber.
Would my younger self know why?
I would say
at this stage, I guess.
At this stage, I would say, yeah.
Okay.
But this is your first time witnessing. People don't die every day on the island. As she leaves, you watch as your older brother and another family member of the bereaved go to the door that just closed, and are just leaning against the door. The door opens into the temple, so they are pushing their weight against the doors to make sure that they don't open. And you watch as your father, older man, dressed in a fine black suit. He walks with an umbrella cane, and he
it's a fashion sense. We start.
He looks over at the immediate family member, and he just two fingers calls them over. Walks up to where the
deceased lay. Like I said, an elder woman positioned very respectfully. Lots of flowers and stuff around her. And you watch as your father just leans over the body, and you hear mutterings. And then there's this eerie green glow that comes about the space in front of them. And you watch as the bereaved, like, their expression changes from, like, grieving, sorrow, anticipation to, like, happy and sad and crying mixed with a weird elation. And they too move over to the deceased, and they start the two family members start chattering amongst themselves, and you also hear this weird reverberating graggly echo throughout the entire chamber as your father walks back to you, puts a hand on your shoulder as you two watch on as these family members are doing something, and he says, "This is the gift that we offer those who have lost. And one day this will be your responsibility, as long as it is used wisely. I believe you were chosen for a reason." And he gestures to his pitch black cornea. It's not a cornea. I need to know what that is.
Eyes.
The white part of his eyes.
The black white part of his eyes.
The cornea is the white part. The black part is the iris.
Oh, so yeah, that's right. The cornea.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I was right.
You're right.
We were accidentally correct.
Perfect. This is the best kind of correct. Not to worry. One day, you will take over this grisly but necessary responsibility. And I know that you will be strong and steadfast enough to do so. And then we cut back to you on the ship as there are sand particles just like in the wind, and it is just annoying. But yeah, what would you like to do?
While I was doing that, I spot something. So
that's right.
Do I recognize where we are at this point?
I will say, like, there are very loose depictions of, like, I knew a guy who knows a guy who heard a story from that the elemental plane of Earth looks like this, and you kind of get the sense, for some reason, the ship is plane hopping
through the primordial,
through the
so far the elemental planes.
So far through the elemental planes.
We're going through the elemental planes.
Do I know about the elemental planes?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we're in the plane of rock.
Wait. Do we have
Rock on.
Do we have winds here? I'll do my bonus action. There she blows.
Yeah, sure. Make a check for that.
Still pronouncing it wrong.
She did. When you have the umbrella, you can say the word.
Deck, so I can't do anything.
Nature's the one that's easy of any use here. 18.
18.
Oh, well, that dice roll automatically succeeds because it's 14 or higher.
Not a problem. Yeah. It's less of. I mean, yeah. There is wind, but you guys are on almost like on an inverted mountain. You guys are going down.
Oh,
We're
down.
on a hill, not an inverted mountain. We're on a hill.
Yeah. Okay.
Going
Yeah. You
downhill.
guys are on. You're on a
We're
hill
on
of
a
sorts.
decline.
Yeah.
You are on a decline. However, you can see like where the decline is smoothest for a vessel of this size. Probably just moving it a little bit more to the left will allow you to catch a little bit more wind and propel yourselves even just the tiny bit
forward. Let's break physics.
Captain, moving a little bit to the left will catch air, as the kids say.
Lubaza, before you go below deck, do you do anything to the sails?
If I can, yeah.
After I'll allow it.
Okay, I'll try and do favorable wind.
That's right. Do a flip trick.
You haven't done your inspiration thing, have you?
Yeah, do an ollie.
No, not yet. Can I do that now?
What is it?
The inspiring thing.
I'll allow it, sure. Yeah, you give...
I still don't need to do like my ballista thing or anything like that, so...
Sure,
Okay.
what do you say to encourage the crew?
What's it trying to
Steer the sails into the wind.
okay.
What is the general, too? It can be 4.
Yeah, because this affects everyone.
So would this affect my subsequent roll, even though it would be...
Yeah, sure, roll a d4.
Oh.
He still succeeded.
I still succeeded
See
on
if,
that.
see if there's anything else.
I'll say,
+1.
I'll say we're doing. I'll say we're
No,
doing
19.
good, but we need to
Yeah,
avoid all
that
these
would
rocks.
be that would be a 19 at this point.
Got it.
Yes, Captain.
We need to get back to liquids.
15 again? Yeah, so...
15 again.
Brought us back to 40? If we were below 40?
Speed, okay.
Yeah.
Was the DC 14?
The DC is 14. I got a 15. If I got 16, it would have been up to 45.
Correct. All right, then yeah, you guys are at 40. Is that how that ability is working?
The DC is... It's an athletics check. DC is 14. If the DC is met, the ship is now sailing with the wind and has a movement speed of 40. For every even number above 14, the ship speed will increase by 5.
That sounds fair.
Oh, I didn't realize if I
I'll learn how
roll
to-
low, I can
I'll learn how to do
slow us
that. I
down.
can
Yeah.
excite Spock soon.
Okay, Golden. Then
Yeah,
yeah,
so
for
instead
now,
of going 30,
the ship has a speed of 40. Just because, like, yes, you guys are on a decline, but there is like this weird gust of wind that is going downward, and catching that wind will make you propel slightly faster. So yeah, 40 feet. At this point, now you move below deck to do stuff in the hull. Captain, you did your action to go forward, or you did your action to inspire.
Yeah. But I am gonna sort of steer to the left, like he was saying.
Not a problem. I'm trying to remember the action economy. Okay, I believe that is all of the ship actions. You guys all did stuff
Yeah, I think so.
that you guys wanted to do. Golden. Now it is the environments. Let's see what sort of cancer you guys encounter. Easy enough. There is another rock
Rock
right
fall, we
in
all
the
die.
middle of your guys' path. I
Shield.
need the.
We went to the left.
I need the.
Ah!
I need the ship to make a strength saving throw
Yay,
because it's going
good
head
at
on.
those.
I cast Disintegrate.
On the rock, right?
On the
rock, right?
I guess.
On myself.
Oh, and do I also get the D4?
Correct.
Because I inspire myself, right?
I am just so
I don't even have any
fabulous.
D4s out here. Can I borrow a D4 from you? I'll find a way.
It's heavy.
Oh, nice. Okay, so 16.
16.
With that rock, it jumped right out at us.
That's exactly what you needed. So, as the ship crashes into this giant crag that's in the middle of this decline, the ship takes 9 points of bludgeoning damage, half to 4.
Which reduces our temp hit points. No, you didn't do 10.
Yeah, we have 10.
We still have 10?
Yeah,
Okay.
I have it. So only 4 damage?
Correct.
We're still drifting.
That being said, after that happens, you watch as nearby on like the canyon walls and stuff, there are creatures about, creatures made of like different stone materials that have like these glowing ember eyes are just sort of like crawling around that looks at the ship. But you also see the storm blow past them, and just like static electricity is just like catching on anything around it. It goes into these rocky creatures and explodes them in its wake.
That's
So it will
is
be-
helping us.
So it's
I don't think this thing is a storm.
probably a bad thing if this storm
everywhere.
catches up to you.
Yeah.
However,
It catches up and gives you a fist bump. Good job.
another
Like little zap.
another wave happens, and there is another light that the ship is going towards. And as the ship goes into that light, we're gonna take a break because it's been a couple hours.
Good. For some reason, my tablet could use the break.
All
I
right.
didn't charge it before the session.
Oh, okay.
So enjoy these announcements, and we'll be right back.
Go ahead.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled broadcast program to bring you these interdimensional announcements from the Underground Initiative. We would like to offer our thanks to the people and organizations that help make the Underground Initiative what it is today. Some of the music you're hearing in the background comes courtesy of Midnight Syndicate. These horror music pioneers can be found on Spotify, iTunes, Ask Alexa for Midnight Syndicate, or at their website at midnightsyndicate.com. A big thank you to the one, the only, Kevin MacLeod. Check out the amazing works of Kevin MacLeod, a full-time composer who has published over 2,000 works of musical genius, most of which he's made available for others to use using the Creative Commons by Attribution 3.0 license. His work can be viewed on YouTube and incomptech.com. Thank you, Irutan, for letting us use your music. This amazing savant of Celtic and medieval melodies can be found on YouTube and irutanmusic.com. We would also like to thank Blizzard Entertainment, CD Projekt Red, and Bethesda for having such iconic and impactful music, as well as allowing for fans to utilize said content in productions like these. Please keep in mind that this is all fan-generated content and is not sponsored or endorsed by Blizzard Entertainment, CD Projekt Red, or Bethesda. We just really enjoy their content. A big shout out to Derek and Brandon Feitcher. Their amazing compositions can be found on YouTube under Fantasy and World Music by the Feitchers, as well as iTunes, Bandcamp, Amazon, and Spotify. Go check them out. Stringstorm does music, voice acting, sound effects, and more. There's a lot of creative symphonic metal music on their YouTube channel, and most, if not all, of their songs can be purchased at store.stringstorm.info. Various artists and animators were vital in bringing the Underground Initiative to life. We would like to thank Edvartigo, who can be found at twitter.com/Edvartigo. Sunzaki Kojika. Check out her artwork and content at twitch.tv/Sunzaki Kojika, and CJ Emmanuel II. Thank you very much, and enjoy the show.
We have returned.
Okay.
So,
We don't have like a thing anymore. But, like,
yeah, we don't.
you can fist bump and do the explosion.
Okay.
the ship
Back to
goes
campfire.
No, our new one is the fist with the zap in between.
It's an electro fist. So, the ship goes through another beam of light, and where once were these rocky crags and sand going down a mountainside, you are now surrounded by fire, volcanoes, and now you guys are the ship is on a river of lava.
Oh no. Is
The
the
ship-
ship still kind of wet from the water that it had taken on the inside? Like, is the water still on the inside?
Is our ship still moist?
I start going.
Can
Nope.
it be moist on the inside?
That is That is a natural 1, so no. I will
you get
gladly.
the sour drink, crack it open.
Warhead.
Not fair.
Crack
Not
open
fair.
that cold one. Did you get a shot glass?
No.
Oh,
This
you're-
lucky
Hand me a
bastard.
shot glass, please.
My lord.
Hi.
We're no shots, my lord.
Shot.
Oh, that would definitely be a punishment.
For real.
Blue raspberry. Good boy.
And it's sour.
Maybe we should get some of that.
I do not like
I think
sour
I'd rather eat
things.
a bean.
Don't spill it. Wait, come here.
I already spilled it, but that's okay.
You can get stink bug and then down it with my lord.
Sounds like the worst night ever.
Sounds like a good way to end it all right
It's
there.
definitely sour.
We'll see about that when I try it. I am gonna try
You
it.
shall try.
Don't put it on the map.
Well, sorry. Okay,
Not
so
on the left part of the mustache.
That'll be our version of like the coffee stain. That's the can stain.
so
That's just a swirling
arriving
vortex of energy.
arriving in this new plane of
back
fire.
Okay.
We just give him the.
How much damage?
30 points of fire
Oh,
damage
no.
just by being on the lava.
30 line, 0 temp now.
Well, Chester, do we give him the around the world in 80 days line? Country balloons.
That was Shanghai.
Playing it.
Or Shanghai Noon.
That was all. Yeah, it was all Wilson's country. It's like his best line in the whole movie.
Oh yes, have at it. There's still an entire row of those cookies.
We're at 57 hit points.
All the lives.
For the moment.
Can't do the temporary HP anymore. You stood up.
Oh, you only get the limited amount.
I don't know.
Easy bonus amount of
I
times.
don't know how to repair lava damage.
Like you can repairs can still happen if you have.
It burns
if
3,
you-
just
if you
replace the
burn a
board.
hole-
Yeah,
if you
you-
burn a hole through, you just put new wood on there.
Exactly.
Just start ripping apart some barrels or something and putting the wood over the holes.
Yeah. It's like okay, now you
Stop
gotta
the
burn through
lava.
this bit and then
Stop
this
the
bit.
lava from flowing in.
You know
So-
what?
Just put some
Minecraft,
lotion
man.
on the ship.
Yeah.
So
Does anybody have any aloe?
Okay, so
we're
that
really
is
on fire now.
Yeah, lube it up.
parts of the ship hull
Lube up the
is
wood.
actively on fire, and unfortunately, there's not a lot that I believe that the crew is capable of doing to extinguish that. It's like on the lower parts of the ship.
Do we have a fire extinguisher on the ship?
I'm gonna assume no.
Oh, no. Yeah. Hold it in.
The storm, however, does not get its storm lash ability back, but it will
So you think we know.
approach another 80 feet forward. This thing is so close to you guys.
Well,
Like,
it was 200 before.
now it's like
100 and...
Well, we moved 80, right?
you move 40.
Yeah,
Oh, you didn't do
Yeah,
dash?
No one stayed the
No,
course.
because I used my inspiring
Oh, okay.
thing, so I couldn't do the dash thing.
Yeah, so
But I'll do the dash thing this time. Because I had a feeling we were doing lava or something soon. I thought dash.
it's like 160 feet away.
Okay. Still
Um,
a decent distance.
now it is the crew's go. What you doing, guys?
Sid, where are we? This is absolutely absurd.
We need more wind.
According to my calculations, we're in the fire plane now.
I can see that.
Well, good.
He can't.
Then you can stay here with the fire. I'm going above deck.
I'm already above deck.
Oh.
Yeah, you were
I'm
still
down
there.
there.
I
I thought
think
you were
the only
there.
one- I think you were the only one down there.
No, I'm down there
Blue
too.
Baza is down there as well.
Oh, so both of you were down there?
Because
Right.
the oars wouldn't work, so I ran back
Yeah,
up to
but
do
you
the,
stayed down, right?
Can we
Yeah.
do the oars on the lava?
You can certainly try.
No, don't do the oars. They'll just burn up.
Chester, do you go above deck?
We
Yeah, I'm
need to
outta here.
adjust the sails.
All right, Chester, you go above deck and you take in the surroundings around you. It is like Mordor times 1,000.
Game over, man.
There's volcanoes and just like lakes of burning fire everywhere, and you guys are on like a fairly wide lava river that's probably several miles wide. And behind you, this is the first time you're seeing it, the storm, this electric lightning bolt serpent, and now that it's this close, you all can see like in the empty space around its face are angry eyes and rows of sharp teeth.
I just look at it, and then I look back at the captain and say, "Oh, good, it gets worse."
As you
what are
say
you doing
that, Chester, we go back to a point in a young Chester's life. Similar situation of sneaking on to.
I thought you were gonna go like River of Fire. I'm like, when?
Speaking of which,
Sneaking onto another ship, but this ship is different. This isn't a fishing vessel. This is a trading ship. One comes to the island every couple of months or so, just to like trade goods and whatnot, oddities and whatnot. But you have a goal in mind on this ship. You know that there is some unappreciated goods and treasure that no one else is gonna get the same amount of appreciation out of it as you would. First, I would like you to make a stealth check, and then I want you to make a perception or investigation check, your choice.
oh my.
Stealth check. Come on, bro. 10?
10 for stealth?
Yeah, unfortunately.
How old would you say you are in this memory?
Well, I mean, my standard age from where we're at is 25. You tell me, Mr. Dio.
Well, you're an elf.
Oh.
Allowable.
You look 25.
It's like a 10.
Well, the thing. All right, never mind. I picked Human before, and I changed my mind.
So you're 100. You're
So-
125, and then you're 25 here.
You
I don't know.
you tell me. Are you like
Help me help you.
Do you have like the aesthetics of a teenager or the aesthetics of a young adult?
I guess a young adult. Sure, we'll go with that.
Sure. Sure. So let's say this was like 5 or 6 years ago that this situation happened. Still not used to the whole sleuthing aspect of what you do. And now, what did you roll, or did you roll for a perception or investigation check?
Oh, perception.
Another soda.
12.
12.
Not bad.
Not bad. It takes you a little bit of time. You're using like this hooded lantern to like try to see where things are on the bows of this ship. It is very dark. There are no like lit lanterns out right now. As you look about, this place is full of crates. And eventually, you find the crates you're looking for. On the side, it is stamped exotic parchments. And you are looking for a specific crates, and eventually you find it. Exotic parchments, C, just the letter C, and you know that you've hit the jackpot. This isn't. I wouldn't say that this is art to you, but it is, and this is also like that which makes art. And you feel a deep sense of appreciation for this. Unfortunately, the crate is below like 2 or 3 other crates. So you have a choice. Do you attempt to move the other crates out of the way to get to what you would imagine is the top of the crate, or do you want to pry the side of the crate open?
Do you see any missing issues of Short Stack Scrap does? We're trying to get an achievement.
Yeah,
Just give them to the fist. Just mail it to them. They don't know us yet.
this is story B, so we can't miss these collectibles.
Yeah, bless your account,
we gotta do another playthrough.
We'll roll
This is
over.
the DLC. You guys have your own collection.
No, it'll roll over in New Game Plus.
Yeah, I guess I could try to pry it open from the side. Could I use my thieves tools or no?
Unfortunately, your thieves' tools would be useful on getting the lock. That's on the top, because it is like a hinge lid.
Oh, okay. Well,
that's closed in.
Then that's what I'm doing.
So you're gonna try to move the crates above. Then.
Yeah.
All right. What's your strength again?
Oh, I have to move the box.
Yeah.
Oh.
These are like heavy boxes that are on top. So that's why I asked. Do you want to try to move the crates in order to get to the top of the lid of the crate that's on the bottom?
I've made my bed. Time to lie in it. Let's go.
All right. Make a strength check to try to move these boxes around.
Nice. Dirty 1. Can I get? I want it so bad. I want it so bad.
Force them.
Check the Discord.
You can force them if you want.
Yay.
Everyone should check the
Dirty
Discord real quick.
Well,
He's oblivious. So.
I was gonna.
Did you guys hear something? I think so.
Nah, that must be your imagination.
You have a
Okay,
loud
yeah.
imagination.
What was that
Just
just
over
now?
here.
I'll get mine in a hot minute. Pass that to me whenever you guys are done.
I'll get some too.
Sure. With a dirty 1, moving it's less of like moving crates, like picking it up and setting it down gently. It's more of like it's more like tipping the top crate over and having it fall, and then tipping the next crate over and having that fall, making a loud ruckus. You will not be deterred from your personal goal. As that happens, now you can make a thieves' tools check if you'd like to
So,
bust this lock.
so what do I add when I do when I attempt to pick something with thieves tools? I have no idea.
No, that's fine. This would be your dexterity and your proficiency modifier, because you are proficient. So
+5.
perfect.
All right, come on.
Let's go. That's skid. That doesn't look good.
That's actually way better.
Oh.
22.
22. Yeah.
Good.
You managed to bust this lock very easily. And as you open the lid of this crate, you could almost see like the imaginary golden light that comes out of this crate that washes over you. And then immediately you feel 2 large burly hands on your shoulders as 2 other hands
Wait!
close the crate as
You don't understand!
A stowaway, a thief, a pickpocket. Stealing bits and bobs, are ya?
Run, partner, run!
make a deception check.
It's all or nothing at this point.
Run, unnamed partner, run!
He's invisible. Invisible partner.
Okay. 16.
Yeah, they see through it.
Oh, no, you don't.
And they drag you away from the crate, and you're just like
trying to steal on our ship. Don't worry, we'll just put you to work. We'll make you earn what you're trying to steal. Don't worry.
At least you can still steal it, though.
Yeah, they're still gonna let you steal it.
No. We're gonna make you earn a wage, and then you can just buy it.
Then you could steal it and have the wage.
Don't worry.
I wish I had thaumaturgy, because then I would make some steps going,
Yeah.
running away after the.
Don't worry, young man. It can't get any worse than this.
We flash back to you are in the fire flame, surrounded by fire and being chased by a storm.
It won't get any worse than this!
What actions does the crew like to take?
Okay, so I'm gonna do that, the speed thing.
Do you want me to do that so you can do the inspiration thing instead?
I can only do that twice.
Okay.
I already did it.
I'll use my turn.
Are we on the same turn?
Correct. So you guys can like, if
we're on
you're
a new plane, so we're in a new round, right?
new plane, new rounds,
Yeah.
and
I've already used that twice, so
Okay.
I can't use it again.
yeah. So if you want to stay the course, you can wait until these guys do stuff to give you as much speed as possible, and then that whatever extra speed that they give you will also be doubled.
Yeah, that's all.
I'll use my turn.
But if they fail, you can choose to do something else
New plane.
if you'd like.
I'll use my turn to panic.
Sure, absolutely.
New plane.
What are these guys doing?
New plane. Who dis? I spot some.
Sure. Make me a roll. What are you focusing on? Because right now you know that you guys are plane
We need
hopping.
to catch wind again.
You know that.
Well, I know we're plane hopping. We're currently in the plane of fire with a wooden boat. I would like to find the least damaging route.
Good choice. Make a roll.
I mean,
You know,
there's
is that
only, there's
advantage,
only
or-
lava and lava rock, right?
Because we're in a dangerous
Both are
spot
not
with the
good.
lava, I'll use it as an advantage.
Everybody,
All
lift
right.
the boat.
I will say there are parts of
Like
the
use the
lava
oars as
that
instruments.
don't look as bright as others, so it's possible to skim over it where it's like slightly cooled magma. The ship might take
It's
damage,
still gonna be melting the...
but not as much as it would be as actively being in the lava. It's like I'm on the edge rather than in the center.
We always live on the edge.
Live on the edge!
Let's see, I'm doing an investigation.
We vote.
Yeah. We're adults.
We are adults who vote.
This was fun.
That's actually pretty.
Can't remember the last
sucks
time I've
pretty,
been in the adult.
pretty bad. 13.
Can't remember.
13.
There's no minimum for this like the other one.
Not a problem. Yeah. The idea is just like it's a very fancy perception check. Is basically what it is. You observe the flow of the river, trying to find like the path of more safety and being able to hug the side a little bit more. Well, that's the thing. This river is miles wide. However, you do notice that in the river there are these occasional, like lava geyser-like eruptions. Just bloop, bloop, bloop. However, you do find a path.
The river had Taco Bell too.
However, you do find
Don't
a
let
path
the sails catch fire.
that is a little more maneuverable to give the ship a better fighting chance to go through it.
All right, then I'll use the bonus action there.
There, not there,
Not there, not
but
there.
there.
Hopefully, maybe there. This will be nature again. Oh, I already poured myself a drink. Let's go.
Oh, lovely.
Shot.
I'll point the wrong, potentially the wrong way. I just point.
New plane who dis. Wind and heat don't really go together all
like it.
that
It tastes
well
good.
in this spot.
What's that sound?
It's not.
But
Well, fill up your thing and I'll fill up
but
mine.
you do call out where you think the
not
wind
saying
is.
Roll another one.
Actually, I will say you don't with that ability specifically. You can say for certain you don't know where the wind is, so
There's
the
no-
bosun will
there's
be
no wind
unable to
here.
use
There's
their
no wind.
rigging
Try.
capabilities.
But that path is easier.
Blue Blaza, not Plaza. Blue Baza and
Blanca.
Captain. I'm trying to think of it without looking at the notes. Veshkan.
Yes, FishCon.
What would you like to do? As Chester's just freaking out on deck.
I'm also freaking out on deck, okay?
I can't
Jerry-
hear the favorable wind, so I will do brace for impact again.
All right,
I'm just sweating proficiency. I guess I've come.
Yeah, we're all...
no problem.
Right.
Racing for
It's the
Use your sweat
the
to
meme
put
with
the
the guy
fire out.
sweating.
All right,
The
and
cane peel.
Captain, you are staying the course.
Yeah,
All right.
to double the speed or whatever.
All right,
Trying
that
to
is
give us more speed.
I will say there is no extra wind in these sails, so it was just an average speed of 30. Plus, plane hopping seems to like slow down the ship and sort of like reset where the wind is and whatnot. So you guys are moving 60 feet ahead. As that happens, you do find those erupting pools around you. However, since Obsidian was able to call those out, I would like the ship to make a dexterity saving throw at advantage.
Oh, cool.
But there's no wind.
Stab the lava.
Better learn it.
Stop! Stop burning the ship.
Dexterity support.
Starts hissing at you.
14 just succeeds. The hull takes... So only the hull takes 8 points of damage. If you fail, then the sails would have taken that same amount.
Wait, so that's a different damage pool?
Yeah, the...
So 8 you said?
Yes. Yeah, the hull has hit points, the helm, the sails, and the ballista all have AC and hit
so
points.
what health points have I been using so far? Just the full health?
The hull of
Oh, so it
the
is
ship.
the same pool.
Correct.
The sails are class sucks.
Alright, so just another
Oh shit, actually,
What? What?
I forgot. The ship has a damage threshold of 10. It's on. It's under features and traits of the keelboat under hull. So, so you guys actually have way more health.
You can only take 10 points of damage at a time, is what you're saying?
You have to
So it's
take
like if
at
we-
least
if
10
we
points of
don't-
damage in order to take damage.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so that means that the 7, the 2, and the 8 we don't count.
Yeah.
Oh, alright.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Oh, let me redo all this math.
Honestly,
because that
yeah.
doesn't count.
Quick maths. Just add 8 to 7 back.
Yeah.
57 plus
17.
8 plus 2 plus 7, 74.
Wait, how much temporary HP do we still have?
None. I mean,
It's too far gone for us to figure
It's
that
too
out.
far gone at that point.
Yeah.
But still, having 74 health instead of 50 something, way better.
We still got 25 more planes to go.
Yeah.
Alright.
We have to cross the pudding plane.
So we
and
have 66.
Can we stop there for a second?
the pony plane.
Will the lightning bolt allow us to stop at the...
Bubblegum?
Can the lightning bolt allow us to stop at the frozen yogurt plane so we can take a break?
We have 66 health.
Maybe. If you have to ask nicely.
Frozen yogurt, come on, man!
Are there yogurt giants there too?
As the ship rockets forward 60 feet, doing its best to dodge out of the way of this storm, it goes into another boat of light as everyone is on the deck now. I
We're
believe.
leaving the fire plate, I think.
Oh no.
And as you
That's
guys
what happened last
enter,
time.
you guys emerge on the other side, and all of you feel your hair just sort of like lift up, and you look around, and the ship is falling. The ship is falling in the sky in full free fall. There is just nothing around you except empty open skies.
We found the wind.
Good news, guys. We're falling faster than that lightning bolt will swim.
Yeah,
Nailed
we gotta,
orders from Captain Obvious!
You gotta calculate the weight of the ship plus the gravity pull toward the ground to see how fast we're falling.
I will say,
Are you ready for Newton's law?
I will say,
after a
the
point, you
ship
hit terminal
is falling
velocity.
at 60 feet per second, 60 feet per round. So no matter what, the ship is
Do we-
moving 60 feet.
Do we see any ground at all, or is it just air?
Those who want to attempt to see ground make perception checks.
I want to see if
This is outside of the normal action economy.
I want to see if I can grab onto something that's actually the boat while we fall.
$17.
Also 17.
Alright.
21.
21. Chester, what'd you roll?
What are we doing?
Perception.
Perception
To
see
look
if
for
there's
ground.
any ground or anything really.
19.
19. There is no ground.
That's good.
Well,
That means we can't fall and crash.
shit.
But the ship is oddly positioned to where it's not falling straight down; it's falling at an angle.
Okay. So yeah, we're still going downhill, basically.
All of our
Yeah.
faces.
Yeah.
like a shooting star. But
I think I caught a bug.
you don't see the ground, but what you do see below you is just endless blue. Around you, again, endless blue, random sky, random clouds, and there are clouds underneath you as well. But you do see these weird floating islands with windmills on them. You see like humanoid figures off in the distance, just flying in the air. Gigantic winged creatures just hanging out, like giant flying whales that are just hanging out, singing.
Wait.
And behind you is that storm that's still chasing you.
How close is it now?
It's coming down like at an angle now.
Since it...
Yeah, we went 60 last run. Did it do any kind of dash? I don't know if you said if we did.
It's 100 feet away now.
I think I've got a way to slow the storm down.
Everyone! That's the prank caller trying to sell you insurance!
Make a deception check.
Oh, better than Kulkras. 15.
They're like, what's insurance?
So at the speed you guys are going, anyone who was nearby is saying, "Hey, that guy's..."
It happens to speak common.
Yeah. We need to repair while we're in free fall.
Can I work my way to one of the ballistas and try to shoot the energy monster?
Unfortunately,
the front and the things behind us.
you can
Yeah,
attempt
that's
to
why we
like
haven't-
spin the ballista to
have to
shoot
spin the whole
behind you.
ship.
However, the sail is in the
Yeah, we
way.
You're gonna weirdly angle it to try and
We
thread
have
that
to
needle.
somehow turn the whole ship, basically, but we're in the air now. Can't really turn,
It's
I don't
easy.
think.
Just ram the rear of the ship.
I've got a good feeling about this.
What a lovely day!
I still say we need to make repairs.
However,
crash
it
into
is
something else.
the storm's turn, and it does get its storm lash back.
Balls.
I would
You
like,
said it's 100 feet away?
yep,
Okay.
and I would like the ship to make a dexterity saving throw.
Why so many decks? That's real bad.
It's real good,
Only
guys.
like 6.
15 points of lightning damage to the ship.
That it actually takes. So does it
That
only
it
take,
actually
does it
takes.
only take 5 or does it take the full 15?
It takes the full 15.
Okay.
The damage has to breach 10. So if it
If it makes above or 10 or above,
10 or
Yeah.
above,
It
then
actually
it
takes the
takes
full.
10 and above.
Yeah.
If it does 9, then it takes 0. If it takes 10, then it takes 10.
suck it, serpent.
It lashes down. Lots of electricity crackles around the outside of the ship as it is actively falling apart. Now, that being said, this space is weird. There is still technically wind to catch. I just want to point that out there as the crew of this boat is now your guys'
Well, our
go.
sails are still down, so like we should.
Unfurled. Or should we just call them unfurled or furled then?
They're down, yes. Unfurled, yeah.
I'm gonna shoot.
call.
I'm gonna
So-
shoot the energy monster if you'll let me.
Like I said, the sails are in the way, so you will damage these sails.
He's like, good thing I brought a
Unless-
gun.
They're damaged by a ship. I'll throw you over the edge.
You all are exceedingly calm in this situation.
I am not! We were just on fire. Don't you dare damage my ship anymore.
And damage it to begin with.
Well, you didn't help repair it, that's for sure.
Except that one time.
What's everyone doing?
I mean, if he did repair it, I don't think I knew.
No,
at that point.
we were down.
Yeah.
I'm a
No
fire.
reason why you would.
I'm a fire in my harpoon.
Well, new plane. Who dis? I spot some.
What do you?
If
So
I
you are
see-
shooting the harpoon through the sails then.
If I see him turning the ballista completely backwards, I'm gonna furl the sails.
Alright, does that take an action?
Yeah.
Alright. You furl the sails. Now you have a clear shot at this entity.
my boot.
Can I guess use my reaction to turn the ship now to stop him from accidentally shooting the sails, or does it?
The sails are up now, so there's no
Well, I mean,
chance
but
of that
also
happening.
the mast. He might hit the mast.
Don't worry, Captain. I wouldn't dream of it.
He'll
Don't
hit the
close your
mast.
eyes.
He'll hit the mast if he rolls a natural one.
Either way.
There's still a chance.
There is still a chance. I would say
I
in
have the thing to spin the helm to avoid danger.
Sure.
But if I think he's going to damage the ship, that's danger.
That is meant for attack rolls against the ship. However, you do have a rudder, and there is a sense of some sort of guiding current in free fall. I will say you can turn the ship. However, in this situation, it's gonna count as difficult terrain. But
Air.
yeah, in free fall air.
Tubular.
I'd say it's easier terrain because we're falling faster than we were.
We also have zero experience on
as
this.
a DM, I will say no.
We have zero experience in this environment.
Make exactly.
book says
Make
something.
have the ship make a strength. This would be a strength check
To do what?
to
Just a
turn
turn
to the
Free
point where
that he can't hit.
that he can hit. Yeah.
I'm gonna hold my action until she does her thing then. If she turns, I don't need
Just
to furl the
strength
sails.
check.
Yep.
With the ship's strength or mine?
Ship strength.
12.
12. 12 is just enough. You're so now instead of the ship falling with the bow completely down, it's more like on its side, and that it like the entire ship does like lurch to its side at the moment you like turn a little bit, and then it's like
It's not what I want to happen.
that physics.
I just don't want him to.
Physics. It's
shoot
okay.
our
We're
own
there.
ship.
However, the mast is not in the way of the harpoon. So, Chester, you are able to load and fire a ballista on the same action. So, what sort of shot do you want to use? A bolt or a harpoon with a rope?
Or a knit.
Or a net.
Or a net?
Yeah, you can net the lightning.
Your call.
We're gonna throw a net at her.
I'll just shoot a regular poon at it.
Okay, a harpoon or a bolt?
The
A
harpoon has a rope attached. A bolt does not.
Oh,
It's
bolt
just a
does.
straight
Okay.
arrow.
I'm gonna catch the lightning, y'all.
What do I add to it?
Check the ship stats.
4 in
This
your
is plus
proficiency.
4.
4 plus your proficiency bonus.
24.
24 actually hits the storm. Go
Oh.
ahead and roll a bolt damage. It's 3d10.
Great, we spend the campaign stuck in the air elemental plane.
3d10, you said?
Yep.
And we only have 5 of those, so now we have 4 left.
My God.
That's pretty good.
Big damage.
24 damage.
Woo! So, yeah, this thing, you, Chester, you wheel this, the harpoon ballista over to the right, and as the ship lurches completely sideways, everyone on the ship almost falls off, but everyone, stands firm. Captain Veshkan, you barely feel that lurch at all. Like you do not feel that sense of like as the ship is in motion. So you're holding strong. Chester, you aim this bolt right into the face of this creature as like whenever this creature roars, and it does roar, it is like a horrible rumbling lightning sound, like 10 sounds of thunder, hundreds of the sounds of the thunder going off at once. You just shoot a bolt right into it. The bolt practically disintegrates once it like enters the gullet of this creature. Does take a little bit of damage, but
Hey, you actually hit
you're shooting a metal toothpick at a titan.
Well, I'm just fighting for our lives instead of fighting for the ship.
If we don't fight for the ship, we will die.
Who else is doing any actions?
3 people would be okay for this.
Give me the word, Captain, and I'll throw him overboard. I will brace for impact again. Actually, no, I'll reload the ballista with the bolt.
Yeah, it's
Not a problem.
Around to do that.
Captain, Veshkan, is there anything that you would like to do?
I mean, I already did my action to speed up the ship, right?
I think we're in a new round, aren't we?
Basically, yeah, we're in a new round now. Unfortunately, it's hard to stay the course when the ship is sideways, falling down. But there are other actions.
The course at the very beginning
because we're sideways.
of this round, so that was my action. So, but now we're on a new round.
No, we're not on a new round. We're still in the same round.
If you point the windmill,
Yeah.
Because I haven't done anything.
Yeah. Pointing the ship is not an action.
Oh, I thought it was. I thought steering the ship.
Stay the course is an action because
Yeah,
like
that's the
I'm not
dash.
using my action to do anything else except propel the ship forward.
Gotcha.
But turning it is fine. Sorry that I did not add that in the.
should we do our things
Well, I
first
can't
before she does
inspire
her stay the course?
anymore.
Well, you already reloaded. I don't know if that's-
But favorable winds reaction.
You can do other ship actions as well if you'd like. If there's anything there that looks appealing.
Well,
I'm just holding on to the ballista for dear life at this
we're not
point.
gonna
Not a problem.
only
Blue Plaza
lever has- we
reloads
do 80 speed,
another
right?
bolt.
Yeah. Well, no, that's keeping distance at this point.
Yeah.
Because it can move 40, but if it dashes, it moves 80.
So I think we should go for.
What's our distance between us and it?
I
Still
believe.
100? You said 100 before, but
Yeah, it's 100. It was 100. If you guys are in free fall, I believe it's either 100 or 80. Let me check that.
Well, you said 100 before, so.
Yeah.
It was before we entered, but yeah, we dropped 60, so it'll be 160 now.
I think Obsidian should go before you. That way, if she gets to boost the speed,
Oh yeah, it
you
might
can
be
do stay the course.
160 now. Did the lightning bolt come closer to us yet?
Yeah, it's 160 now.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Well, in that case,
Yeah, but like, what can I do?
well, we're still side.
I mean, I don't really want to leave the helm, so I don't want to go and like shoot with the ballista right now.
So I'll do two things then.
All right.
I will do.
Don't forget, you guys also have your character actions. If there's anything there you'd like to do.
Well, I mean, there's
I don't know.
I'm gonna keep yelling.
Alright.
the furthest thing away has to be 30 feet away, so might be a bit much.
Old man yells angrily at clouds.
That lightning bolt. I will do I Spy weak point.
Front page headlines right there.
Yeah, even my character actions don't really have it
So
useful for
I'll
us.
do that plus my bonus action. I Spy a weak point. Everything has a weak point. Make a perception check.
Okay. Yeah, make a perception check against. Are you checking the perception check against the storm's AC or a piece of the environment?
Not the storm's AC.
Because there are also floating rocks every now and then.
No, I think
You don't know if
Well,
they're
wait,
falling
what if
or flying.
What if you do that surrounding check to make sure that we're not going to fall straight into some rocks?
we're already sideways. We can't move.
We're like free falling in the air. Who knows where we're gonna be
Well, I mean,
after this?
if you could spot rocks that are oncoming that we might hit sideways, like there may be ways to use the ballista to shoot at the rocks to
Yeah,
get
like
them out of the
harpoon
way
it
or
and
something.
do
That is definitely a possibility. I will
So yeah,
allow
maybe
that.
you should do like the perception against all the rock stuff that's
Alright, we
flying
can do
by.
that then.
I would think from the momentum, like the pressure would just like rip the ballista off the ship.
That is also a possibility. Checks. There will be several checks involved, but this is fun.
For wind
We're going
damage.
by Fast and Furious rules here.
Alright, well, for my
It's
nature
all
check
about
is
family.
22.
22. This is this for wind?
The I spot something.
Can I give
I
him
spot
like
something.
the help action to also look around?
Did you use your? Are you gonna use your action for anything else?
No.
Then yeah, you can roll disadvantage
Because
if
the
you
only
like.
thing I have is the ballista stuff, but
mean,
I'm not gonna leave the help.
I rolled a 19, the first one, so
Yeah, you
Natural 20 or something.
What'd you roll?
19.
In total,
22.
22. Let's say a 22 is more than enough. 22. It's okay. With the 22, there are plenty of floating rocks that are around that the ballista can most certainly shoot at to temporarily like launch yours like redirect the ship from falling sideways to falling back there and possibly
So, like,
30
straight
feet in either
Okay.
direction to
But are we gonna hit anything?
with the 22 if you are able to pull this off, you will not hit any other rocks
Well,
within at least within the next 6
Well, that's an
seconds.
action, because then you use yours to...
That was the last round I
Are
reloaded.
there
right?
rocks in the air? Is that what you're saying?
There are
No,
rocks in the
that
air.
was
You
the
don't know
last
if they're
Yeah, so he would
floating
have
or
to shoot,
falling,
right?
but there are rocks in the
Is
air.
this the same round that he fired the ballista?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
So I've already reloaded a regular ballista bolt in it
Yeah.
anyway.
So there's a new round. If we can fire that, we can correct
you
the
could
ship.
say you put a harpoon in there instead with the rope on it.
It's up to him.
Allowable.
I did say I put a ballista in it, but it's up to him if he'll let me put a harpoon in it instead.
This is fun, so I'll look because I want to see what
They're
happens.
The same thing. It's just one has a rope on it.
Yeah.
that's all.
I
used my action, so you're the only one left with an action to fire it.
You have your bonus action though, don't you?
Yeah, I'll do my bonus action from there. She blows.
What if I leave the helm? What if something bad happens?
Yarr.
Just run back to it at the beginning of the next round if there is a next round.
Hold on, what is my movement speed again? Like mine, isn't it 30? Yeah, I'd have to do like a physical dash for myself to go 60 feet to get to the ballista.
Don't worry about that.
Oh wait, I actually did perception on that check. Technically, it was 23.
Allowable. It was actually higher.
It was actually at 1 point higher. And for the bonus one, it's not. That's an automatic success. So 16.
16. There's wind in a lot of places.
It's everywhere.
What's
the most proficient one?
However, I guess like the best downward air current. There's a downward current that's to your right, and that will propel you forward even more. Or there's an upward current to the left side, like left the 30 feet, right 30 feet. The left side is an upward current, which will actually slow down the descent of your ship. So it's actually a good thing that you spotted that.
What the deity said. Nice.
What's our current speed?
You guys are falling at a rate of 60 feet.
If I use favorable wind, I really can only slow us down, so I don't think I should do it.
Plus the sails are down.
But I think it'd be good to slow down because if we come through to another plane, we might just crash into the ground.
You're the
We
one
might
left with
wanna-
an action.
We might
That's your
wanna
orders, Captain.
do the-
I will do favorable wind.
So would I have to shoot the ballista to try to pull us toward the upward wind?
Well, do you want to slow the ship down or speed it up? Because there's still the creature chasing you.
If I do favorable wind when we're at 60, does it slow us to 40?
Well, keep in mind, every time we move
If
to a
that's
new
what I'm
plane,
trying to do.
it's in our favor.
It's possible, but at the same time, in this position, the lower you roll, you might just break the sails entirely in this situation.
The sails have their own hit points, though.
Sails do have their own hit points.
And there's no damage threshold.
No, 700.
It's pretty good. 720 hit points. Kulkras.
Oh, it also says for the sails. This is too late apparently, but it also says minus 5 feet of speed per 20 damage taken to the sails.
Oh.
Correct.
Well, sails haven't
That's just
taken
for the
damage yet, have
sails.
they?
Okay.
Yeah, but
Yeah, so we're still
that
fine.
is under the normal condition of I'm sailing on water. This is a little bit different. Honestly, I don't think the
But the
sails.
sails haven't taken any damage.
It's fine. The
I don't
sails
think
have the
that-
most health out of the whole boat.
I know.
Yeah, I don't think these sails themselves will aid or hinder you in this free fall scenario. So really, it's just, do you want to try to slow the ship down and have this storm come closer, or do you want to speed the ship up and try to outrun the storm?
No, I want to say like we just get an in between where we try to flatten out the ship, but we're still falling. But at least we're falling flat.
I try to do that with favorable winds.
Favorable winds. No, this is going to be
And if
part
I-
of the. This is going to be part of the
if I have
ballista
to,
check.
I can do the ballista thing to try to level out and straighten out the ship again.
Then I will say with the rolls that Obsidian has been guiding you for, there is definitely a possibility. Like Obsidian, you point out a rock that's coming up. It's going to be tight. The captain is going to have to fire a harpoon at this rock, and then someone nearby the ballista is going to have to make a dexterity saving throw to cut the rope at the exact time that is necessary to level the ship out. Otherwise, the ship's just going to fly in a random direction.
What kind of anime garbage are we attempting right now?
Can I lock the helm?
The best
Can
kind.
I put
This ship does not have a lock on it.
no? I have like some rope I can just wrap around the helm to keep the wheel from spinning.
I'll allow it,
out
sure.
of craziness or whatever. And then I guess go to the ballista to shoot it.
Go for it. All right, you rush
So
over
I
to
roll
the
for that.
ballista. A harpoon bolt is already loaded in.
So
You
that's
know
my-
exactly which
that's
rock
my
to hit.
Proficiency bonus.
Did you pour your new drink?
Let's do this.
New one. I haven't rolled another one yet.
Doesn't matter. Get prepped. Come on. Pass it back down.
I mean, if it were up to me, I would just finish the thing.
17.
Did you read this
17.
Yeah.
The AC that you were trying to meet was 16. So, in free fall, you managed to launch this harpoon into a giant chunk of floating rock, and now in milliseconds, the line has to get cut.
I cut it.
Otherwise, the ship is going
Can
to
I
spin
use
too
like
much.
my reaction? Because I have a dagger.
Exactly. One of you
Like I'm already on.
will make a dexterity saving throw. So who has the highest dex save?
+4.
You
I am not good.
you beat me by one, so
I do it.
I like
Okay,
one.
so he'll do it.
15.
15. DC was 14. You managed to
Let's go.
just as fast as the ship went from straight to sideways, another rock is hit and the ship actually continues to spin. You actually face the storm serpent, but it spins more, and then the ship is now facing downward.
So we basically
But
did
forward.
180,
Yep.
but we're still facing at an angle. I
Yeah.
wanted to try to flatten it out, like not. Be
That happens.
We're still
it flattens
falling,
out a little
we're
bit
still
more.
falling at an angle, but we're flat.
Exactly. Unfortunately, now that you are like this, there are still other rocks around. I need the ship to make a dexterity saving throw, this time at disadvantage, because you can't actually see where the rocks are coming from.
We can still look over the side.
Nope.
9.
9.
What?
I mean, you're the only ones that haven't
I
had it
haven't rolled any yet. No, haven't gotten any ones yet.
The ship takes 23 points of bludgeoning damage as boom, boom, boom. Thank you. As more rocks hit
See what our new total
the
is.
underside of the ship. Actually, one rock goes completely through the bottom of the hull and up the top layer of the ship.
You said 23 damage?
23 damage.
We have 28 damage left on the hull.
Well, I highly doubt the sails
The
are going to
hell?
sail us without the hull.
Well, this
You
have
see me
Hold
glide
on,
away on
the
the sail.
hell- what's the difference between the hell and the hull?
Like a
Oh, sorry.
sugar glider.
The hull takes 28.
I know, but what's the difference between helm and hull?
We start
The
flying.
helm is the wheel.
Just the wheel?
Yeah.
Okay.
We start flying away, sucker.
I'm just going away like a flying squirrel.
the lightning serpent.
In the words of
It
Jack
grows
Sparrow,
one arm and it
stop
goes.
blowing holes in my ship.
Go get your hands!
The fabled Jaquan Sparrow.
Okay.
Once again, the ship is surrounded by this large mote of light as the serpent gains on you, and
How much
Any-
did it move this time?
it seems to have like a massive burst of speed. It seems to be able to catch the wind, much like your guys' ship is capable of. So it is capable of some sort of weird rational trajectory thought, like higher thought process. And
That's
this
not what I
thing,
asked, though.
huh?
I asked how much it moved. Because it was at
Let's say
160.
it's like 10 feet away from the ship right now.
Ow.
It caught the wind.
It was at 160, though.
It caught the. I don't know what to tell you. So
Are you arguing with the elemental plane?
Yes,
Snap out of it, Captain.
I'm a crappy old man.
Hey, wait a minute.
Everybody.
also,
move that.
there's a lot of situations as to why this thing has caught up to you. This creature. It's so close. And all of the creatures and rocks and just things that are around it, like electricity shoots off of its body and just atomizes anything in its path. And you can see like these large rows of electrified teeth bearing down on your vessel. And almost like falling through a crack in the floor, you're looking up at this creature, and you see like a weird window in the sky fall around you, and you see like this beautiful, elegant blue sky of what you presume is the elemental plane of air. In like this small window surrounded by a dingy, dark, familiar Terran's night sky, as the creature sort of like dissipates, as most lightning does after a certain amount of time, and that light closes, and you all look to the sides of the ship and realize you are falling once again to the ocean. I would like the ship to
I knew it.
For fuck's sake!
I would like the ship to make one more
Okay.
dexterity saving throw. This will just be flat.
Whatever it is, minus what, 2?
Yeah, 14.
Oh, that's like
14.
I would have.
How much health does the hull of the ship have?
I don't know how much damage did we just
It's not how this game is played.
How much damage did we just take there?
24.
Ah, we're good. Well, I mean, we're not good.
that
We're still
28?
gonna sink.
Yeah, what, we have 4 left?
Yeah, we have four left. We're still gonna sink because there's holes all over the place, but you know.
Well, I'm gonna paddle my way out of here on a barrel, if you excuse
The
me.
ship impacts the somewhere in the Terran ocean. The crew, like just because of physics, bounces up and lands on the ship, and you all go unconscious.
Smack.
The crew of the ship
So uncomfortable.
are passed out.
Shut up, you're passed out.
Who knows how long the shipmates remain passed out for, but weird dreams enter all of you that reflect the odd elemental spaces that just presided. Even for those who were under the in the hull. Stay in character. You can only imagine the weird hellscapes that you all found yourselves in. But eventually, slowly, you all come to a state of consciousness.
I'm back under deck hiding.
I roll off the wheel. What?
Is that the cue?
They'll never find me again.
That is the cue.
Get your ass up here.
Thankfully, a barrel or something plugged the hole at the bottom part of the hole.
There was only one hole.
So there wasn't a lot.
There was like 20 holes.
There was a big hole that did not cause the ship to sink while you guys were in a state of unconsciousness. However, as you all sort of like wake up and
I'm so wet. Are we sinking?
you observe each other and you realize that there are changes to each of you. Chester, I would say you are the first to awaken, and you find like a nearby puddle on the ship.
Somebody pee.
Chester, what do you see in the reflection of the puddle?
That's me, but I'm off color. It looks like my face is like a fiendish type of red, basically.
How's your hair looking?
About the same. It's still white, but it's just like, it's kind of almost like an ice cream cone type of deal, like pointed up, a little twisted.
Like a
swirly cone?
like
Or like...
like a weird twisted upwards pompadour of sorts.
Yeah, I mean, you guys can look at my character.
I'm pulling up the character art.
Obsidian.
Subscribe to our one Patreon.
Oh my god.
I tried. I really tried.
Obsidian.
Yes.
You
Post
like
character art.
move a lot of debris
It's on
off of
D&D,
you,
and
and
it is on
you
the character.
observe
Your
Yeah, it's in-
your new
Hold on, it's in there
skin
too.
tone.
I posted it.
What
Which Discord?
new visage
players.
does Obsidian
Players only.
sport?
It's hard to miss.
So, compared to my rather fair complexion that I had before, my skin is now a brown, almost of earth and volcanic color. And my hair it was green. It was green before too, but now is more of like a stonish, moss covered.
Blue
Still got
Baza.
my pointy ears.
Blue Baza, as you come to consciousness, you had the wherewithal to like find a piece of rope to like lash yourself to the ship in these sorts of situations. You've got like a very nasty rope burn around your arms and legs, but you also take the time to notice that you too are not as you were before this voyage began. What does Blue Baza appear as now?
So I started the night I had kind of like a waxed black mohawk, but now I have like a fluffy white cloud colored mohawk and my skin is a sky blue.
It comes full circle.
All these squares make a circle.
Veshkan, as you come to consciousness, you attempt to like
so wet.
stand, and as you stand, you kind of like have to use like the railings of the ship to like
pull my
right
wheel
yourself.
on the wheel.
It almost feels like you have jelly legs at this point, and as you
Can't
look
get up.
down, what do you behold?
Where'd my legs go?
Cotton, you ain't got no legs.
They're tentacles now.
You ain't got no legs, Lieutenant
But
Veshka.
Why am I so blue?
How many tentacles do you have?
6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Not 10
Your
tickles?
your trousers are in tatters around your waist.
That's
You
just
have
the
no.
photograph.
You have one of your boots is
go?
one of your boots is missing, but your other boot is like at the end of one of your pseudopod tentacle thingies.
Yeah, my skin's blue now. I can't see my hair because it's still probably up and stuff, but my hair is also like green now instead of kind of graying or whatever color. Yeah, it was like gray before. It's green now, but it's still long and like in the braid, but I can't see that yet.
The crew find themselves in immediate unfamiliar waters and in unfamiliar bodies.
Just
What
like
do you do?
picking up tentacles.
I think I'm gonna go patch the ship before we sink.
You walk past the
I gotta find
monstrous changes of your companions.
another one. Who are you?
Yes, hello, Captain.
Why am I dripping?
Captain, are you okay?
I'm picking up my tentacles like, where'd my legs go?
You're fine, I
My
think,
shoe.
but I am going to call you Vishy from now. As I kind of scoot past you.
Help me get up. I can't, my sea legs are
Pop out from
gone.
the sails and try and help her up.
Him.
That's him still, yeah.
I'll squeeze it on.
Yeah,
I'll squeeze it on.
Blue Baza is able to like help you up, and it's weird. Like you do have this odd control of the of these extremities, but there definitely there is no bone structure. So there's definitely a lot of extra effort has to be used into
There's a
like.
lot of flopping and slapping going on.
There's a lot of flopping and slopping going on.
Can I roll for like existential freak out? Because my legs are
Yeah,
gone.
make a wisdom saving throw at disadvantage.
Just spray ink all over me.
Don't worry, Captain. I got this.
That's never happened before, I swear.
9. I'm only adding the wisdom plus 1, right?
Yeah, this is a pretty fucked up situation.
My legs.
Yeah, your wisdom saving throws over there on the line.
Oh, the saving throw, right? Oh wait, it's actually plus 3 there, so it's 11.
Alright. Okay, and this one from oh my god, I am so screwed to maybe this is fixable?
Sea legs are gone.
Maybe?
I'm just trying to get used to my new body. If you listen closely, there's like an ever so slight, not enough to cause disadvantage,
Crunchy.
but there's just
Crunchy.
like stone rubbing against each other every time I move.
You're like the Thing, but with clothes.
Yeah.
More irritating.
At least I still have my chainmail. My pants are going though.
That would be very irritating to hear rocks constantly running behind you. Everything you're doing.
It's like having tinnitus, but like
What is that? That's marbles.
I'm not wearing
my
any
bits are
red
gone. Do you guys still have your bits? My bits are gone.
I'm okay. My mohawk's like way more punk than it was.
Yeah, we all go through the Austin Powers. Oh, thank God.
My hair doesn't lay flat anymore, but otherwise I'm fine.
A little more bouncy than it was.
I'm so short now.
I'm gonna feel heavier.
I put on a little weight recently. Chester, you go down to the deck and you start to make repairs.
Whatever.
I guess I'll start taking inventory, see if the rows are still there.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and make.
Should have.
That
should have all of
would
them.
honestly be more of a job for the bosun.
I think
You guys are in
where we are.
you guys are in a very unfamiliar space.
Oh, is it still
and,
nighttime?
It's still nighttime, and you do hear on the distance the sound of thunder. There is a storm. What you could hope is a Terran storm somewhere around you.
Can we see stars now, or is it still cloudy and stuff?
No roll necessary. It's still cloudy. Every now and
So
then,
we don't have any way to tell where we are.
every now and then the light of the full moon does peek out. So that's something. The full moon of Yolara.
Navigator, we need to find where we are.
If he's going below to check the pole, I'm going to check the rigging, I guess.
Alright,
The sails.
make an investigation. This would be, investigation or perception check for you.
I'm also looking for a specific spell component at this point.
Yeah, sure. And if you want to make a nature check to find out where you guys are in relation to the planet,
Okay.
make a nature check. I'll say the captain is giving you advantage, despite the existential dread.
Alright! Captain, calm down.
I got 6 on my
Oh, my
investigation.
legs are gone. I can't calm
Nice.
down.
Am I doing nature?
Nature.
You're
22.
just made of rock.
22.
I'm an octopus now. Or a squid. What am I? Ah!
Where are we? Why am I a squid, Captain? Captain. Alright, oh. Where are we?
Snow stars.
There's no stars!
With the 22, you don't see stars, but you do see the moon. Gauging for how long you guys, because you remember seeing the moon as you guys were taking off.
Wait a minute, that crater's usually on the west. My God, we're at...
Far east of Arcala, still within like the inner bay area. However, now you guys are more close towards. I want to say it is. Yeah. It is more towards the Okos Bay, but more in the center. You guys are probably just.
We on the good nine or the bad nine?
Good night.
You are on the good front nine.
Yeah, we're we're in
Your
the
important
water
details.
trap of the front.
The water trap.
Yeah.
Honestly,
It's a big water trap.
you guys are probably a number of hours away from the port city of Marbel, and you know which direction it is. The sails have also taken a decent amount of damage, but it's enough to continue forward.
I yell up deck. Hey, BB! Mind giving me a hand paddling so we can get to land?
Did you call me baby? I bought my cutlass.
Are all the poles patched up?
Well, yeah, what was your
Are we taking
perception
out
and
water
investigation
anymore?
It
check?
was 6, so I assumed I was distracted by him calling me BB and seeing her tentacles.
Honestly, lots of the oars have been damaged over the sudden impact of the ship. It looks like also like a handful of embers made their way inside and burned holes straight through a lot of them. I'll say there's one working oar.
Jeez. What's the damage look like?
Not good, Captain.
Are we sinking?
It's fine as long as you don't look at it.
On a scale
I'm
from
trying not to.
We're afloat, but we're not going forward, probably.
Okay, the sails are still furled, right?
Yeah, mending.
correct.
Okay.
Nope. I
Uh,
do not.
Bad
Let's-
sailor.
let's unfurl the sails.
Those are personal spells.
Oh yeah, we're on like a new route or whatever, so I could inspire the crew. Well, actually, I used that twice already.
Yeah, you would have to take, and technically the state of unconscious does not count as a short or long rest.
Oh darn.
Can I use carpentry to mend some of the oars?
Sure, make a,
That's pretty smart,
make
actually.
Yeah, I wanted to check what tools and stuff I have.
I need that.
roll a d20, tell me what the number is, and I'll decide what.
I don't have any tools.
That one's not
Or-
I only have fishing tools.
Don't even matter.
Yeah.
You see that, like, as frazzled as you are, Chester seems to have a decent grasp on how to repair parts of the ship.
He rows one side,
Chester.
runs the other side, and rows the other side.
Chester, there are 5. I believe the ship has
He's saving
5
up in the
hit
middle
dice
of
left. Do you want to use them all to make repairs to the ship, or
Yeah,
do
we
you
have
want?
5.
Can I use one of them just to repair one of the oars so we have one working oar?
I'll say yes.
If we
Don't even have to roll.
Okay.
If we bring the sails, if we open the sails and then we all grab something to use as an oar, and we just point the ship in the direction of land, we can all oar and then try to get to land fast.
Well, we only have X amount of oars, I think, that we can fix.
Well, now you have.
Well, we started with 6.
You started with 6.
Yeah,
You only had 1 left after everything has happened, and Chichester was able to repair 1.
We can still craft some makeshift oars, right?
Well, he's repairing one.
Your bosun
You can
just
certainly
failed at
try.
We
that
can
job.
take like a broken one and maybe like rope some.
The only person
wood or
that can,
something.
the only person
Yeah,
that
that's
can
kind of
do
my
that is
job, and I
Phil.
just botched it.
Yeah,
I mean,
natural 4.
We're gonna be out here a while. You can try again.
Honestly, bringing these sails down and having the oars out, it does bring
Sails
the
down,
ship
oars out?
up to a speed of 40,
Yeah.
which you'll get to Marbell slightly faster than you normally would. You'll get there in 4.5 hours instead of 5, which still is a significant change.
After
Did we
I
have any food left or anything, or did it all get like washed away? or whatever?
I will say you guys brought minimal provisions on,
And he
and
probably ate like half of it.
for sure.
What's left of our rations? Somebody check the rations.
I'll make a check. The rations did not survive.
Oh no.
That
We
includes
got-
their personal rations.
We got 4 or 5 hours.
If you
till
had
land.
personal rations, then those were unspoiled.
They never stood a chance against me.
Like Jester's literally eating my food in front of me.
So after I fix the 1 oar and I start paddling, I assume somebody comes to help, and then after like 5 or 10 minutes, I'll say, "I'll be right back. I'm just going to take a break," and then I go hide up in the crow's nest after that.
I see what I'm doing the rowing then.
As the ship goes forward towards Marbell, traveling eastward, Marbell, the more closer you get, you start to realize, you first start to see and hear the patters of raindrops. It seems that Marbell is encountering a storm right now. Not a thunderstorm,
Lord,
just
we need
a...
to get to land.
just a fairly heavy rainstorm, which is, if anyone would like to make a nature or history check.
I'll do history.
I don't know. I'm not that great at either, but I'll do something.
I'll do history.
19 for history.
All right. 8.
I'm gonna choose nature, even though I have a +0, but I rolled a 15, so it's decent.
All right.
Pretty good, pretty good. 4.
I somehow rolled the
I like
highest.
how I'm way smarter than Orlin, but I'm rolling way lower on my intelligence checks.
It fits.
So, Marbell experiences these monthly rainstorms. It's not very uncommon for them, and that's all it is. It's mostly rain. The tides go a little bit crazy, a little bit. All right, a lot of it like choppy waves and whatnot. Boats usually do not make harbor or. They do not try to like leave harbor or sail away during the full moon cycle as much as they can, which is unfortunately a bit large detriment to the town. But you know, it's a natural weather phenomenon. What can you do? On a 19, however, you know that the reason why this happens is there is a creature in Marbell's beach somewhere. A gigantic. It only has with the 19. You only know its name, Old Krabby. This is
That's the
presumably it is a giant elemental crab that every moon cycle it comes out of hibernation to like eat, like, you know, fish, whatever, and whenever it's awake and active, that's what set off these storms. It's almost like just its magical presence does this. And there is an event that happens. It's called the Hunt for Old Crabby, where deep sea adventurers and mercenaries try to swim underwater and slay this creature, just to like make the harbor a safe place, make sure and whatnot. To this day, Old Crabby has been causing problems for Marbell for honestly centuries.
Well, Krabby's existed long before Marbell did.
Gonna go over to the side of the ship. Look, Krabby, I know you're hungry, but I'm asking, man. We had a really hard time.
We've been having a day.
We've been having a day. The electric eel thing. Go back to bed, please.
Make a perception. Make
a perception check.
Make a persuasion check at disadvantage.
Man, we ran into him already. That was fast.
Yeah, like do a spot Old Crabby.
Oh, that would have been good too.
It was good. He rolled 19.
Did you say it
At disadvantage though.
Oh,
So
it's a
it was 8 and 19.
You whisper this prayer off into the ocean, hoping that Old Crabby might that it might find Old Crabby.
Clear. This thing.
Is he the
Thanks
only
for
one that
logic.
knows about Old Crabby?
Do you want to say out loud what you know about Old Crabby?
Is anyone around me? They're both downstairs.
I'm up on the deck still.
Assume that like
I snuck up into the crow's nest, so I might hear you.
No, I'll probably do that first and then probably explain afterwards.
okay.
You sound like that guy at the dark corner of a bar that says, "Yeah, I know Old Krabby."
Old Krabby. I know Old Krabby.
My voice is not gravel. Just
You got like a bunch of scars and an eye patch.
So
Ale thing.
does the ship? The ship sails towards what you can gather is the harbor of Marbell, and now that you're a little bit closer, you do see its lighthouse.
our
Did
our
we
ship's
get
at like
repairs? 'Cause we had
bent at an
5
angle now. We're
dice.
smoking.
Yeah. So go ahead. What did you roll for
Did you roll
those
for the repairs?
5D? Well, since you used one for the oars, it would be 4D10.
Oh.
Yeah, I can roll 4d10 if you want me to.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Plenty of time to do so.
Now we have 0 hit dice
Does it get the Constitution bonus on that?
for.
No.
Fool.
Good ask, but no.
How much do we do?
22.
Oh, we're back at 28. I know. Oh, sorry, 26.
No problem. So, the ship comes closer and closer to Marbell, and as it does, the rain gets heavier and heavier, and the waves get choppier and choppier. And every now and then, there are waves that come in, not from like the back of the ship to like propel you forward. They're coming like from the sides.
Get the buckets ready.
They're all burnt.
Get a barrel.
Use the oars, push the water somewhere
Use
else.
the empty ration barrels.
Where's that lazy Chester?
Chester's is on a.
No, he's up in the crow's nest.
Oh, right.
Did-
Well, then
did-
who are the two people
Did anybody see me?
oaring?
Yeah, did
you stealth?
Did I see him climb up? 'Cause
Make a
I was
stealth
on
check.
the-
I did say I was
on
going
the
to sneak
deck.
into the crow's nest, I guess.
I
Okay,
was
well,
on the deck.
then make a stealth check.
Can I make a perception?
Because
check?
there's only 4 people on deck. Let's
Can I
see.
make a perception
Well,
check?
let's
There's
see
2
what the
people on
rolls.
deck.
Everyone sees them.
I mean,
Everyone sees him attempt to climb the crow's nest. Does
11?
anyone want to?
Chester, why are you going up there? We need to be paddling.
No, before she does that, he's gonna get up a little ways, and I'm gonna try and grab him with my umbrella and drag him down.
Sure. Make
looking by the pants.
Yep.
just for the hell of it, Chester, make it.
Dex save or
No, this would be a strength save.
strength
to,
save?
to pull against.
Yeah, because
the-
it's fun.
And
fight back against the umbrella.
Now you're just poking out my bad stats here.
He's been poking at my bad stats this whole time.
Or should I say my one bad
stuff.
stat?
You know what's really funny is I think all three of us chose strength for our other characters, and now it's our worst stat.
Oh, mine is good.
It's pretty funny actually.
No, you were
strength.
strength based in the original one,
No. But
or with
now I
our
am.
original character.
And now it's reversed.
But we
Yeah.
were.
Yeah,
now
all
we're
three of
opposite.
us were strength over here.
Yeah,
I
we're all
love it.
opposite now.
How did I roll? No way.
Drink.
I wish. I had gotten a 4 like 4 times tonight, so that's 3.
Make a strength check.
This is horrible too.
Would it be like an unarmed strike or something? To pull him down?
Yeah, does it count as my quarter step strike?
Nah.
9?
Yeah, that beats a 3.
Beat your 3.
Beats by 3.
So
we're both at -1, I think.
Yeah, we are.
So Chester,
We're both at-
you attempt to climb up to the crow's nest. Obsidian takes his umbrella. He attaches one end to like
foot or something.
to
I was gonna say to the
back
back of your pants if
Yeah.
you're wearing a belt specifically that, but
Yeah, I'm sure there's something you could hook onto.
pulls you down.
Oh come on! I need a break.
we need to get to shore.
We need to
Before
get
the
to
ship
shore,
sinks.
guys.
I was pedaling that whole time while we were wading through hell. Somebody else can take a turn.
I'm the captain, and I say keep paddling.
I cast sleep on the captain.
Can you?
I can.
With your
Do
new
you?
with your new elemental ability?
Yes, that's actually part of my feat.
Oh,
Do I have
Part of
to-
what?
Do I have to save
Oh, your
against that
feet.
or something?
No, he has to roll dice, and if he rolls it over your health,
Then you fall
then you
asleep.
fall immediately to sleep.
Oh, looking good so far. 16
Yeah.
plus
No, I fall
You
asleep
ever
then, I
got
guess.
me?
19.
Yeah, I
Captain,
fall
you fall asleep at the wheel. What does it look like as you cast sleep?
There's just a little like bit of like pink pixie dust that just like slowly wafts over.
Active mutiny on the ship right now.
Yeah,
I
but
still below deck,
I
though?
just
Yeah, you're
slump
still
to the
below deck.
deck and I'm just like a wet pile of tentacles and
It-
my
it-
arms are there. and,
It'll only last a minute, but I'll go back down deck. I'll go back below deck and start paddling.
I'll try and wake up the captain earlier than the minute.
Not a problem. Just a
What's up? Yeah, there's
You are
actually
awake now.
no save for it.
Yeah.
What just happened?
I don't know. He did,
I don't have any
What-
He became
what-
a squid in
experience
the
with that kind of
narcolepsy.
magic problem.
probably not. No.
So I don't know.
Clearly, the changes to your form must be affecting you.
I picked Fate Touch
my
from my
tentacles
feet,
are
so I
making me pass out.
got smell.
What did it look like? You said.
It's like a bunch of like pink pixie dust. Just kind of.
So I definitely saw that then.
Oh yeah.
Did I see that coming toward me?
Did you cast it with the captain's back towards you or facing
Well,
you?
I was at the helm and the mast is in front of the helm, so I would have been facing where he was when he tried to climb it.
So
Yeah, I'll just say I went.
So,
Is that a newly developed ability, or is that something that you've
What
already
did
known
you-
you can do?
what did you do to me?
He's
I'm
already.
already-
He
I'm already
went
below
back down
deck.
already.
Well, I'm still saying it to air, I guess.
What?
What
Well, I mean that was the
Did you
We
seem
need to get
surprised
the
that you did it, or is it something you knew you could already do ahead of time?
I'll say that was something I could do ahead of time. I'll say it was like a family ability, I guess.
probably like I'm assuming, I'm guessing because I don't know a
So-
lot about like the subtle nuances of your guys' characters. So this is exciting for me.
I'll say because like I
Is there
have
nudity on my ship?
I have elf heritage, so that would be like.
Do we need to lock Chester up now?
It's a light.
We need him to
mutiny.
row.
Huh?
We need him to row. I have to navigate, and you have to
He
drive.
better be rowing. I was trying to drive until he did something to me.
The currents pick up more. The waves are becoming a lot more unstable. You
Where's
do
the
see
closest
in the
land?
water there are like dozens of random divers that have like some sort of like glowing apparatus on their person, so everyone can like keep eyes on each other. Every now and then they'll look up and
Do we have
notice.
to like avoid running over any of them?
They're deep enough down so that
okay.
the ship isn't going to
Nobody's on the same
cause,
boat.
and they notice you. Then they give a wide berth, but also you notice you are the only ship around. As
Yeah.
with that
How far
19,
are we from land? At this
close. You guys are close.
point? How far?
Don't worry about it. It's not going to matter.
As close as we narratively
yes.
need to be.
However, you do see that a lot of the lights start to converge in a spot, and this spot is very, very, very close to your ship.
Oh no, power lights again.
You better not try to board us.
That's a natural 20.
Bean.
Is our health at?
26 for the hull. The helm and the sails are still fine. Somehow. Oh, and the ballista is also not broken.
What does that mean?
Did you just sink our ship?
So, a gigantic crab claw.
Oh, for God's sakes.
One side comes on one ship, on one side of the ship. That's the tiny part, and then this large looming other claw on the side snaps the ship in half for 36 points of damage.
So before that happens, as it's just like sitting there, I'm just going to turn to the captain. You know, I could have been at home.
We all could have been.
Three of you hear like the echoing.
You're the only one. Oh no, both of you are down below. I'm like, you're the only one down below. Like, what?
I was at the helm.
You three hear like the echoes of your town steward. Don't worry, it's double pay. Everything will be fine. Snap.
We'll get paid on return.
We get 2 gold for this.
Less
honest
because
work.
Chester's on board.
No, he wasn't
we
part of
were-
that deal.
we
You
were
don't
really
know.
good.
He's smug off.
He gets nothing.
Yeah,
He
we're
likes
giving
it.
money to
He gets to live.
He's about to catch his ass.
I actually wouldn't know anything about the deal anyway.
It's probably 1, 2, 3.
Did you sneak on the ship like just to take a nap?
Yeah.
well,
was
you,
that- was
you,
that- was
you,
that what
you tell
happened?
me. Why was I on this particular ship?
Yeah. You thought that
You
this
said
ship.
he didn't know that the ship was going to go out, so he probably.
Yeah,
It makes the most sense.
He was hiding from the law for another bot's job.
Potentially. You
Yeah.
tell me. Either way, you picked a ship that
I don't
you
think it matters at this point.
you are
I'll-
aware this ship
Sure.
isn't gonna go out.
Sure,
tonight.
I'll say I was
No
trying to lie low, and then surprise, surprise.
Now we're
left.
flying real low.
So the
Underwater.
ship gets cut in half.
We're just all sinking in the water. Just
It is not
Abandoned
a
ship.
pleasant
Swim to
experience.
shore.
Like everyone is I'm assuming those below deck have the time to run to
Do they?
the top deck. Yeah, sure. You guys have enough
Sure.
time.
I'm gonna-
DM says yes.
I'm gonna do like a pro skater, how they like get ready to like drop in on a half pipe, but it's gonna be a barrel, and then I'm gonna start paddling in the barrel.
I push him off the barrel.
Can I narratively interject and say like the water's washing over me and like panic for a second thinking I'm drowning but realize I'm creating my own air as an air genasi?
Absolutely.
And then I think I'm drowning, but then I start breathing water, and I'm
realize you're
like,
a squid.
oh, this is great.
I look like one of the dwarves from The Hobbit when they're sitting there going down the river in barrels.
Yeah.
As the ship is starting to go down, because it hasn't gone down entirely yet, parts of you do see like what you can only imagine is old crabby. Like it has like this weird. It's covered in like this weird bioluminescent moss around parts of its body. Old crabby is massive compared to your ship, and there are many hunters and whatnot firing like underwater harpoons. You see like small lights of hopefully spells being cast against it.
If we're seeing it underwater, I'm still just giving it like the. Come on, man. That ass.
Yeah, I'm just kind of paddling nonchalantly.
Ships, riggings, and large swaths of rope are coming off of your ship as it is slowly going down. All of you make perception checks if you don't mind. I will say you are not in the barrel just yet.
Oh, that's.
Woo! I'll take it.
I almost
it, 20?
rolled a drink. Perception check.
Hasha.
7.
Natural 20, 24.
Nice.
14.
4 and a 14.
You didn't even ask me.
You said it was
No, I
7.
didn't. No, I didn't.
Oh, what'd you roll?
3.
Yeah,
That's
I
better.
wish it was a 7.
Alright, so all of you see chaos and are like panicking. Chester, you are the only one who sees this. Underwater, there is a second shape.
I don't like it.
Serpentine, almost long.
Serpentine,
Not
serpentine.
not as long as probably as long as the ship, if not slightly longer. Not as big as Krabby, but it definitely moves faster than old Krabby.
No one's as big as
And
Krabby.
it is skinnier. You see this entity swim about, and something about this form catches some of the riggings of the ship that are submerged and pull the ship in a direction, not underwater, but pulling the ship above water in a way that keeps the ship from sinking as long as it's being propelled in a direction.
Is it only like the front half of the ship? 'Cause
Is it-
it's cut in half now? So
Kinda.
is it just the front half that's
Is
staying?
it seemingly being pulled toward Marbell where we're trying to get to?
It is.
Well, everyone, I think it's time we get back on the ship. As I reach out and I try to grab it as it.
Can I make a jumping check to jump from the back half to the front half of the ship? Since it got snapped
Yeah,
in
sure.
half?
Yeah, sure. I'll say everyone make athletics checks for me.
Finally, the
My
one I'm
new-
good at.
my new favorite.
Maybe.
I finally rolled well. 22.
Mr. DM, I have one word for you. Bruh.
For some reason, I'm proficient in it, so at least I get 1 instead
Yeah,
of negative 1.
I had the proficiency bonus,
Oh, from
right?
sale.
Yeah.
Because I'm
Right.
proficient.
Do we have enough for another shot? Because I got a 1, which makes it a 0.
Alright, pour him one and
He's got one ready.
Yeah.
Or he should.
No, that's. Oh wait. Oh no, mine's over there.
Cheers.
Yeah, that's yours.
I got a 14.
14. 22. Veshcon, what did you roll?
16.
16. Alright, and
Thank you, sir.
Chester, what did you roll?
0.
0. Yeah, you go to jump to the other side of the ship, but you land flat on your face and whack the deck really
At least
hard.
you made it.
Everyone makes it to the other side of the ship that is being propelled forward
Chester just
and
has
is
a bunch
being
of splitters
dragged
now.
by
Yeah.
some
So
other
many splitters.
aquatic, perhaps, entity. And this thing is zooming. It is zooming fast away from Krabby and whatever madness is going on over there. And it is completely ignoring the turbulence of the waves. Chester, on a natural 20 perception check against just finding out what this creature is and what this creature is doing, you see just beneath the waves, there are no storms. So there is no lightning, there is no extra light. But every now and then, the light of Yalara's moon will shine through these storm clouds, and you can get a glimmer of what this creature is. It's not a serpent, for it has wings. This is a dragon.
Huh.
An underwater dragon.
How nice of it.
Anything else is very hard to ascertain at this point, but it almost feels like this is like a folk tale of like, oh, my ship was about to go down, but a dragon saved me. It's wild, and at first you do not believe your eyes, but that is what is happening. And as the ship, the whatever's left over of the ship, rockets towards a nearby beach of Marbel, the entity lets go of the rigging, and the ship just rockets forward onto the beach.
As we were getting pulled away from
Sure.
Old Krabby and the hunters, I'll just say, yeah, give him what for.
So before all that, though, when we were jumping over, like, all of you, like, kind of land with a thud, especially you.
I land with a.
Since everyone's getting used to
Wet
their,
suction cup.
since everyone's getting used to their new genasi abilities, I'll say that when I land, I make no sound, accidentally using my racial for pass without a trace. Just
Like a stone falling on a soft patch of grass.
You won't... Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, you won't believe what pulled us ashore. It was a dragon, believe it or not.
I mean, we just went through the
Dragon.
entire elemental plane, so...
We've seen a lot of
A
weird
water
things today.
dragon?
How big was it?
I mean, I didn't see it, but...
Do I know of any like water fish that look like dragons?
Make a history check. Or a nature check, your choice.
I was once on a whaling vessel, and we fought a
Or nature?
sea serpent that was 100 feet long.
23.
23. Dragons, for the most part, have been like a folk tale for a very, very, very long time. However, in your lifetime, so has magic. But magic has made a return into the world of Terra. And with that, so it has been like rumors of dragons. Like a dragon is actively causing chaos in a continent very far away.
That's a
But
normal,
so
like flying dragon, supposedly.
no one has seen any other dragon since then. And with such a high roll, scholars and academics have theorized that the return of magical creatures to the world of Terra is going to happen in waves, in stages. Like the most magical of magical creatures, it's going to take them a while to like come back to like full capacity after having 500 years of no magic to like fuel them. And that's still potentially another 5 years off, maybe. It's getting close, but
I think we made it.
but to hear about dragons active, it's very rare. Like very, very rare. But underwater dragons specifically, those do exist. And there have been, with such a high roll, there have been rumors that Marbel has like a serpent savior that like helps bring in lost vessels to shore, or near or around Marbel, and everyone has like the same story. Like, oh yeah, it showed up right below us, grabbed hold of our ship, and propelled us to the beach, and we never saw it again. So this sounds very similar to those crazy folk tales that you would hear from the mainland.
You know what? I believe you too, BB. I think that's quite a tale.
I'm glad you believe me. Watch your tone.
As you guys hop off the ship and take in,
We all exit like Jack Sparrow. It's just sinking. We just
and take
we're at the front of the ship as it's sinking.
and take it. Well,
It'll
you
be
got
a cop-out to tie
the
a boat.
the front of the ship is beached. like there's only like 15 feet of ship left, and most of it is on the beach now, so it's not sinking anymore. At least that part isn't. The back part half gone. However, the
sunk.
front part is beached, and you guys just look around. You take in your surroundings of where you are, Marbell. You see the ship, and the last thing that will be mentioned before the session ends is the name of the ship.
There's something I want to do.
Sure.
For that, I guess. I wanted to, because it's probably on multiple parts of the ship, so it's on the front somewhere, and I want to like rip off the piece of wood with the name on it, and then hold it, and like the cannon fodder is no more.
And that is how we are going to end tonight's session.
I'm gathering rations for what's left over.
Yeah! We're playing the cannon fodders, guys! Whew!
Fun to be playing something different.
I had fun with that segment.
We're alive.
See if I can develop new emotions for my Spock interpretation there. Probably not.
Alright, so, the next handful of episodes will be focused on this new group who history claims will name themselves the Cannon Fodder. Let's see if that happens. Thank you all very much for joining in on this crazy adventure through the plains, and we hope to see you in the next one. In the meantime, don't forget to check out our Patreon at patreon.com/undergroundinitiative. We also have undergroundinitiative.com, our website, where we will also add character descriptions and whatnot of the Cannon Fodder, as well. Yeah, I might include some of my homebrew rules for what these guys have been doing on the ship. We'll see. But in the meantime, thank you all so very much for coming in. Please don't forget to stay incredible.
And before we leave...
Should we cheers?
Oh, yeah.
Cheers to
You also all have double the homework now. You got to do 2 character descriptions, and we all got to do 1 more.
Yeah.
So here we are, guys.
Cheers, everyone.
Bottoms up to the cannon fodder.
You bastard, John.
It's still all right.
It's good. Wasn't sour at all.
And we'll catch you all later.
Bye-bye.
I'm taking the rest of this.
Sonnenschein, ja, da muss man glücklich sein, weil da brauch ich nichts auf dieser Welt. Früh am Morgen schon zum Strand, braun gebrannt im weißen Sand, ja, das ist die Zeit, die mir gefällt. Abends kommt da noch so ein Bummel die Strandpromenade entlang und das hat seine Gründe. Sommersee und Sonnenschein und dann noch verliebt zu zweien, ja, da muss der Mensch doch glücklich sein.